10.
Bill Rizzuto throwing out the first pitch.
9.
Fastball hit deep to right. This could be it. Way back there. Oh!
8.
Lawrence Peter Barra, known to everyone as Yogi, star catcher of the New York Yankees.
7.
Here's the payoff pitch. This is it. There it goes. It's out of here.
6.
This ball club will be remembered by me forever because you have heart as big as this city and you showed what being New Yorkers is all about. God bless you.
5.
Hits in 56 consecutive games. That's an all-time record set by the Yankee Clipper, Joe DiMaggio.
4.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
3.
Number 3 will never be worn by another Yankee player, but will go to America's baseball shrine at Cooperstown, New York.
2.
Derek Jeter ends his final game with a walk-off single. Derek Jeter, where fantasy becomes reality.
1.
That's not the way it's going to be, George. Damn right it is. And if you don't like it, you're fired. You haven't hired me yet.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
Chyeaaa! What is going on, everybody? Happy Saturday to everybody out there on YouTube. It is yours truly, the Ace.
You can check on the rep. Yep, second to none.
Appreciate you guys for popping back in here as we have game 2 of the 2025 New York Yankees season. Our New York Yankees were able to start things off in grand fashion with a nice win, a 4-2 win over the Milwaukee Brewers, where we got to see our Yankee youth show up. Anthony Volpe and Austin Wells homered. Aaron Judge added a little bit of extra with a little double. And then Devin Williams was able to shut it down. Appreciate everybody for popping in. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe. Hold on, I got to fix my fan. Sorry, I knocked my fan sideways. I was wondering why I feel... I can't speak for you guys, but one of my bugaboos is still air. So, yeah, I just don't like it when air is still. Like, you know, when you're sitting there and nothing's really happening and it just feels like it's a little bit creepy and stuff like that. Like, yeah, I always got to make sure I have a fan on or a window open or the AC going, something. You know what I'm saying? That's just a little pet peeve of mine. But shout outs to everybody in the building as we are back for game 2 of the season. Savius, first person in the building. Savius is always like the first person in the house, man. Like, my man is dedicated. Says, what up, Ace? What's going on, my guy? Hopefully you're doing well. Val is in the house, says, come on, Freed. Help us get win number 2. Gonna be weird seeing Nestor's face his friends. I mean, Devin Williams had to do the same thing. You know, Devin Williams struggled a little bit in his Yankee debut, but he was facing his former team. You know what I'm saying? And now Nestor Cortez is facing his former team as well. So, yeah, I mean, it should be interesting. But I'm going to tell you this. As somebody who did play baseball, and anytime I got to play against guys that I played with, it was always such a fun time. It was great to be able to do that. And then she says, but won't last long. We want to beat his brains in. Okay, I just want to get a W. Yeah, let's get it. Brandon's in the building. What's going on, Brandon? How you doing? And my guy, NFE from the Strike Zone, is in the building as well. How you doing, my guy? I know he's doing the live stream as well, so make sure you guys go show him some love. But let's hit that like button, guys. The likes got up to 90 last time. It was great, man. Great stream, great first stream. Let's see if we can get to 50. We were able to get to 50 before the start of before the first pitch, which was phenomenal. Every 50 likes, I'll give away a membership. You guys know what time it is. You guys know the deal. OG, what up, man? OG, how you feeling, man? I just want to make sure you were calmed down after you were ready to jump ship on Devin Williams in game 1. I just want to make sure you're good to go. Game time is at 1 o'clock. First game on MLB TV. Yo, as much as I complained that the game was actually on ESPN and had to get YouTube TV, from what I heard, I actually heard that YouTube TV was crashing a lot. So, I mean, not YouTube TV, I'm sorry. I heard MLB TV was actually crashing a lot game 1. So I'm actually glad that The first game was on YouTube TV. But hopefully this stream goes by good. Big Blue Wrecking Crew's in the business. Let's go Yankees. What up, man? OG says a win is a win. I mean, yeah. I mean, I get it. Some fans get a little dramatic. I try to tell y'all to calm down. Make sure you guys hit that like button, guys. It is the best way to support the channel, and it's free. Costs you guys absolutely nothing. One like before 10. See if we can get to 20 likes before first pitch. Sorry, taking my medicine. Also, put down in that comment section which Yankees getting that first hit. Let's go over the lineup for the first time. The lineup for the Brewers: Chyeaaa, Yelich, Contreras, Hoskins, Frelick, Ortiz, Mitchell, Capra, and Terrain, with Nasty Nestor on the bump. The lineup for our New York Yankees: Goldschmidt's leading things off, Cody Bellinger's in left field, Aaron Judge is in right field. So this is the lineup that we're seeing. This is the first time that we're seeing the lineup with a lefty on the mound. Aaron Boone will be switching things up depending on righty-lefty. So this is the first time that we get to see the difference between the two lineups. So Goldschmidt, Bellinger, Judge, Jazz, Volpe in the 5-hole, Wells behind him. Reyes is getting the start at third, which is very interesting, followed by Dominguez and Trent Grisham in center field, with Max Fried making his debut. Trying to figure out how to pronounce that name. XD? X-Deal? XND? I have no idea how to pronounce that name. Says Goldie. Dev, thank you for being a member for 7 months. Appreciate you. Thanks, my dude. This lineup is very interesting. Now, it doesn't look as potent as that first lineup. No Cabrera today. Zen Lee, got you. Thank you for clarifying. Thank you. I'm gonna try to remember that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I will mess it up until I actually get it right. But I appreciate you for clarifying. I'm gonna call you Lee if that's okay. Zen Lee. You know what? I'm gonna say Zen Lee. I'm gonna say Zen Lee. I'm gonna try to get it right. What's it called? What was I saying? This lineup looks different. Obviously, you got Paul Goldschmidt leading off. We had Wells leading off in game 1. Goldschmidt hits lefties very well, so you're putting him at the top of the lineup to kind of give him those extra at bats. Cody Bellinger's in the 2-hole. Aaron Judge is now providing protection, and then Jazz is behind him. So we do have righty lefty, righty lefty, righty lefty, righty switch hitter, lefty. So a very balanced lineup for game 2. And at the end of the day, this is kind of what you want. You want the Yankees to have balance in their lineup. And this lineup, whether it's right or lefty, does provide that. So interesting that Pablo Reyes is getting the start. First of all, congratulations to Pablo Reyes for, having an outstanding spring and getting the start in the opening series. But this tells you a lot. This tells you exactly what you need to know about Oswald Peraza. Him going forward, that he's not given the first shot against a lefty. Now, I understand Cabrera has his struggles against left-handed hitters, or at least batting from the right side. But to not give Peraza a shot, Peraza really has no option, so he has no choice but to be up here on the major league roster. But this might tell me that the Yankees might be moving on from him sooner rather than later. Armani, thanks for popping in. Says, yo, what up, Big Ace? Let's go Yankees. Let's go New York. That's right. Hit that like button, guys. 1 like away from 10. If you're just popping in, hit that like. It's the best way to support the channel. It's free. Costs you guys nothing. Let's get it. All right, MLB TV. Let's see. We got about 2 minutes to MLB TV kicks in. Just want to make sure it's running smooth. I know it was having its problems on I do know it was having its problems on Thursday, from what I was hearing. I was hearing that shit was crashing a lot. They did give away a free MLB TV subscription for the year for anybody that's T-Mobile, like myself. So I did take full advantage of that, save myself, $29 a month. I can use that bread, put that in my pocket. But yeah, let's see if I hope MLB TV runs smoothly today. Val says, surprise, Goldie's batting first. There goes Boone with his lineup again. I'm actually okay with it. I'm okay with it. Now, Here's the thing. You're going to face more righties than lefties in the league. That's just how it is. The majority of the population is right-handed rather than lefties. The majority of the pitchers are righty than lefties. So we will have some consistency in the lineup as long as, if you tell me we have a set lineup against lefties and a set lineup against righties. If this is a set lineup against lefties, I'm okay with it. It adds a lot of balance with Paul Goldschmidt, who is a very good hitter against left-handed pitching. So I'm not as opposed to it as you would think. And then, you know, you keeping Judge at 2, you're going righty-righty, but you're not really adding balance. But Bellinger in the 2-hole could get some good pitches to hit with Aaron Judge protecting him. But then you got Jazz. We're going to need Jazz to protect Judge. In the playoffs, we saw Jazz batting behind Aaron Judge. So they're familiar right there. And then I actually love, you guys know I say this all the time, I love Volpe and Jazz back-to-back. Get them on base, wreak some havoc for Austin Wells, who has that pop and power. We might see Volpe and Jazz on base. Next thing you know, double steal, pressure on the pitcher. Maybe Austin Wells has a big hit and knocks them both in. Pablo Reyes is interesting though. Like I said, I'm a little bit surprised that Peraza doesn't get the first shot. But like I said, that does tell you a lot on what you think of him. Then Jason Dominguez is dropped in the lineup. He does struggle a little bit hitting from the right side. And then we have Trent Grisham. So this is a very balanced lineup. I'm not totally against it. Beetlebug says, Chyeaaa, what up, Ace? Got a warm one in the city today. Let's fucking go, Yankees.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, it looks like a beautiful day over there. Jessica, thanks for popping in. Says, hey everyone, what's up, Jessica? But hit that like button, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe. Max Fried making his New York Yankees debut today. I was having a hard time finding a picture of Max Fried to put him on the on the thumbnail, but I was able to find one that I liked because there was only like 2. Because you know, obviously he's making his debut in the pinstripe, so there was only like 2 pictures that I could have used. Beetlebug says he'll be in the bleachers tomorrow. Are you gonna be with the bleacher creatures though? So it sounds like you're gonna be in the stadium. Hey, I hope you enjoy it. Like I say, spread the news, man. Tell everybody to subscribe to the Ace Avenue. As it's shown, the homegrown impact, first leadoff home run from a catcher in Yankee Stadium in Yankee history. Left field, you're not crazy. I mean, that's something that I want to join the creatures, man. I'm a little bit crazy. I want to join the creatures. One of these days, I'm gonna go out there and be in right field and be yelling my ass off. We are also 3 subscribers away from 1850. So if you guys can hit that subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate it. If this is your first time to the Ace Avenue, or if you're watching live, whether you're watching live or watching on a rewatch, I appreciate you guys for popping in. Your sports, movies, and more. New York Yankees live, play-by-play by yours truly, the Ace. I'm mixing some Giants content. Not as much Giants content this year as I'm gonna do. When I started this year, I said I was gonna add more balance. I got to start doing the movies more. I've been putting out a lot of movie content. This month of March has been very busy. You guys know I do movie reviews, reactions, and rankings, and series rewatches. I've been doing a rewatch. I've been doing a watch along, I should say, to Daredevil, which has been great. I've really been enjoying that. 3 more episodes down, so I am excited about that. But yeah, a little bit of something here for everybody on the Ace Avenue. Oscar, thanks for popping in. Says 2-0 Ace. Oh, we're going 2-0 today? That's what's up, man. Hey, I'm right there with you. I don't care how we get it, as long as we get it. But yeah, guys, put in the comment section. I did see Zen Lee was the only person to comment. Who's getting that first hit for the New York Yankees today? Let's get it started. I'm gonna go with let's go with Cody Bellinger. I'm gonna go Cody Bellinger's getting that first hit for us today. Meredith is on the mic for the first time. I didn't really get to see her because it wasn't on Yes, but Meredith is on the mic, so you know what time it is. This game is underway.
And here we go.
Let's go. Meredith is a staple to these Yankee Live play-by-plays. Always good to see her on the mic. Love that. I also love that that Joker drop too, by the way. Beetlebug says Aaron Judge. Oscar says Belly, baby. Okay. I'm still having a hard time finding a good Cody Bellinger drop. For real. Like I did add my Devin Williams drop that I wanted. Don't know if we'll see him in action today. He did pitch 40-something pitches, but you know, we had a day off yesterday, so maybe he'll be out there in a save situation. Cody Bellinger and Paul Goldschmidt, I'm still having trouble finding drops for them that aren't Austin Powers, because you guys already know I have the Austin Powers one for Austin Wells, so I don't want to have too many of those same drops. But I did add a couple more sound effects on here yesterday.
Holy shit!
That was what I wanted to add last time. I kept saying that. I was like, I gotta add that. So, Savia says Jazz. Okay, Jazz Chisholm. In the 4-hole, I wouldn't mind that. Maybe get a couple runners on via a walk, and maybe Jazz pops one. But it is a beautiful day in the Bronx. It's a beautiful day here in VA as well. And I hope it's good where you guys are at too. Nestor Cortez is back in the Bronx. Let's see what a poll is at, because I did put out a poll. Which lefty will look 100%? Okay, Max Fried. Which lefty is going to get a first win for his new team? Max Fried or Nestor Cortez? And 100% of you saying Max Fried. Just because y'all Yankee fans. All right, game is about to get underway. Chyeaaa, Yelich, Contreras, Hoskins, Frelick, Ortiz, Mitchell, Capra, and Turang for the Milwaukee Brewers. Val says she wants a Dominguez home run. Okay. Mars attacks. So we got Jake Bowers, Isaac Collins, and a couple other people on the bench. Didn't get to read them all because the display went away. Max Fried, 29 starts with the Braves last year. 1 game over 500. He was 11-10 with a 3.25 ERA. He is a guy that is a ground ball type pitcher. The defense has to be on their toes. Guys like Bellinger, Jazz, Volpe, and Pablo Reyes have to be on their A game today, as he is a ground ball pitcher. So you should see a lot of activity in the infield. And on cue, here's the defense for the Yankees. Bellinger's in left, Grisham's in center, Aaron Judge is DHing, and on the diamond, Reyes, Volpe, Jazz, Goldschmidt with Wells behind the plate, and Jason Dominguez is getting the DH spot today. Expect that DH spot to be fluctuated between a lot of the outfielders, as Aaron Judge is going to give a ball to a fan once again. The fan out there that has a congratulations, Aaron Judge, that was congratulating Aaron Judge on his kid. First pitch from Max Fried in a Yankee uniform is hit on the ground, right back to Max Fried. Throws the first for out number 1. Max Fried has also been a great defensive pitcher, and we saw that on display right there. One pitch went right back to him. 1 out. Jackson Chyeaaa coming out swinging after a 5 strikeout game. Got himself the platinum sombrero. Here's Yelich playing DH today. First pitch to from Christian Yelich outside. 1 ball, no strike count. The 1-0 from Fried. Ball just misses low. 2 balls, no strike count. Hopefully his umpire is a lot better than he was last game. Different umpire though. 2 balls, no strike count. Ball misses. 3 balls, no strikes. (3-0). See if he's taking all the way here. He is not, and that's a 4-pitch walk. So after the first batter grounds out, a 1-out walk brings up Contreras. I think I'm synced up with I think I'm perfectly synced up with game day. Or I might be 1 pitch behind. Let's see. First pitch to Contreras. I'm looking at game day to see if the pitches come through. Checks at first, and he's back safely. Oops. Yeah, I think I'm synced up. I'm good to go. The first pitch to Contreras, curveball, catches the zone for a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike count here. The pitch in there for a strike, 0-2. Quick 0-2 count. Let's go, strike him out. Derek Jeter's in the building, says, let's go Yankees. What's up, dude? The 0-2 ball misses high, changing that eye level on him. We got 20 people in the building. Hit that like, guys, if you guys haven't done so. Trey, long time no see, my guy. Trey, the 1-2. Paints the outside corner. Max Fried says, can I help you? Contreras says, no, thank you. I'm just looking for out number 2. 2 away. Trey says, yo, Ace. Yo, what up, Ace? Good to see you back, brother. Good to see you too, Trey. Yo, well, you know, Theo's been asking about you, man. Theo missed you, bro. I know it's been a rough off season for your Baltimore Orioles. I know you guys took an L yesterday. Trey, I'm gonna tell you this. Like I said, Theo was missing you, man. Every time Theo comes in here, he mentions you. He's like, where's Trey? Where's Trey? And I'm like, yo, it's the off season. I don't expect to see Trey until the regular season. 1 ball, no strike count to Rhys Hoskins. Val says, go Max. The 1-0. Hoskins rips this, but right at Anthony Volpe to end the inning. So the Brewers do leave a runner stranded. We are headed to the bottom of the first inning. Good first inning by Max Fried. LOL, 6 homers opening day. Go Orioles. But nah, good to see you back, Trey. All right, here it is. Starting lineup for the New York Yankees in Game 2.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
We have Paul Goldschmidt leading off, playing first base. Cody Bellinger's in left field. Aaron Judge, the reigning AL MVP, is in right. Jazz Chisholm is at second base. Anthony Volpe's behind him at shortstop. Behind him is Austin Wells. Pablo Reyes is getting a start at third. His first start this year. Jason Dominguez is getting the DH tonight. And rounding things off will be Trent Grisham. Trey says, let's fucking go. Judge homer today. Trey, I absolutely love it, bro, when you root for the Yankees, man. Nasty Nestor facing his former team. First pitch to Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt takes this deep to left center field. Did he get enough of it? And that one is out of here. Paul Goldschmidt takes the first pitch from former New York Yankee Nestor Cortez deep into left field. And just like that, the New York Yankees are up 1-0. Let's go Yankees!
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
There we go. As good as gold, baby. Takes the first pitch deep. Sorry, Nestor. Sorry, Nasty. You're still our guy, but sorry. And Bellinger hits this deep to right center field, and 2 pitches, 2 home runs as the newly acquired New York Yankees go back-to-back. First Goldschmidt, now Cody Bellinger, and just like that, the Yankees are up 2-0. Let's go Yankees!
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
You can't ask for a better start than that. Belly goes back-to-back with Goldie. Let's fucking go. Here's the captain, Aaron Judge.
That's why he's there.
Aaron Judge rips this deep to left field. No doubt about that one. That's out of here. Holy shit. 3 pitches, 3 home runs, and the Yankees are going crazy right now. 3-0 ball game. Let's go Yankees.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
Wow! The Yankees are welcoming back Nestor Cortez in the worst way possible. Holy shit!
Holy shit!
Trey called it. Hey, and there he is. Theo's right here. Theo's back. Trey called it, said, let's fucking go Judge homer today. Good call. Yo, if you had a parlay of Goldie, Bellinger, and Judge homering, you hit that shit before they even got the first out. That's crazy. Kerm, thanks for popping in. And that's a ball. So the first pitch that doesn't leave the yard from Nestor Cortez from Jazz Chisholm. James, thanks for popping in. Theo Chyeaaa. Thank you for that $2 dono. That Snake and Queens could never. As Jazz was aiming for the fences on that one, swing and a miss, 1 ball, 2 strike count. Trey says, yes, sir, Judge, home run, baby. Xavier says, that's really crazy. Yes, it is. You Ain't Hooping says, that's a good teammate right there. As Jazz spoils this foul. Yeah, Nestor Cortez still helping the Yankees out, I see. Yep, belly to belly. Yankee fans are already are live already. Game 2. I mean, why wouldn't you? You just saw 3. Trey, when's the last time you saw 3 pitches, 3 home runs? That's crazy. That's a crazy way to start the game as Jazz gets locked up on strikes. 1 away. Here's Anthony Volpe. Wow, what a start. I couldn't even get my sound effects in. Here's Anthony Volpe, takes a ball low. Good take, 1 ball, no strike count. Couldn't ask for a better start than that. No, you can't. You can't. All right, so I did miss some people popping in. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you guys are just getting in here. Volpe takes a ball, 2 balls, no strike count. I did say what's up to James. Theo, thanks for popping in. Val says Goldie. Let's see. Xavier says, wow, that's right. Wow is right. Beetlebuck says, bro is right. Ball high, but it's called a strike on Volpe. That's a terrible call by the umpire. Trey says, okay, that was nice. He can't even lie. And Nestor looking Nestor's got a lot of grays. I don't know if he dyed his hair as that ball catches his own 2-2. Nestor Cortez leaves the Yankees. Nah, he that had to have been dyed. He dyed his hair. That's not gray. He dyed his hair blonde. Nestor left the Bronx side to bleach his hair. The 2-2. Volpe hits this weekly back to Nestor Cortez. Cortez fires, gets him 2 away. The Yankees were just screaming in that first inning. Hannah says, let's go Yankees. Thanks for popping in, Hannah. Hit that like, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. First pitch to Austin Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Ball misses outside. 1 ball, no strike count. The 1-0. Ball misses outside. 2 balls, no strike count. Wow. The 2-0. Wells hits this left field. The left fielder's going back, track, wall, and the 4th home run of the inning. Wells, would you look at that? The New York Yankees bats are going crazy right now. Austin Wells, 2nd home run of the year, 4th home run of the inning. Yankees up 4-0. Let's go!
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
Opposite field home run, a little Oppo Taco right there. Here's Pablo Reyes, ball misses high, 1 ball, no strike count. Pablo Reyes takes a ball high. Reyes takes a call strike. Yankee bats are scorching hot right now. Here we are. Armani says, hey, Ace, what's up? Missed the scoring. What happened in this game? What's happening? What's still happening? Dude, we had 3 pitches, 3 home runs. Started off with Paul Goldschmidt, then Cody Bellinger saw one, planted one. Aaron Judge saw the next one, put it in his seats, and then Wells just got one as Pablo Reyes draws a walk. Terry says, are you kidding me? Let's go Yankees. As that Brewers fan caught that Wells home run, and just like, man, I'm glad I got the ball. It was a good catch by him too, by the way, with no glove. was like, man, I'm glad I caught this one, but damn. Here's Jason Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
Cortez might not make it to the next inning. Yeah, he might not. The 1-0 to Jason Dominguez. Ball outside. Two balls, no strike count. Ball misses high. Savius says he walked away for a minute. How do we get to fourth? Austin Wells just hit a home run to left field. A 4 home run inning. The 3-0 ball, and that's a 4-pitch walk. Cortez might not. I'm gonna correct you, Trey. Cortez might not get out of this inning. Here's Trent Grisham. The Yankees are 1 batter away from batting around, and they're on the horn. They're on the call, warming up another pitcher. He might not make it out of this inning. Tough to see this. This is nasty for Nestor. Yankees got to be leading home runs by now. I'm not sure. You got to realize the Orioles went off in their first game, and we didn't play yesterday, so we only got 5. I'm gonna say no because we only got 5 home runs. I could have swore Trey said the Orioles got 6 home runs. Oh no, we do have 6 of the team total, but yeah, I don't think it doesn't matter if we're leading or not. I'm just glad we're winning this game. Make sure you guys hit that like button, guys. Cortez probably got to be like, damn, they're killing me right now. Hey, Cortez still helping out the Yankees here. Here's Trent Grisham. As like I said, the Yankees are 1 batter away from batting around. 2 on, 2 outs. Grisham, that should have been a strike, but when you walk 2 guys in a row, you don't get those borderline calls. That's baseball. 1 ball, no strike count. The 1-0. Grisham pops this up and foul. Yeah, if the O's got 6 home runs opening day, we're tied with them in off of 2 games. My nephew Dre, what up, man? Says Wells. That's right, baby. Austin Wells looking pretty damn good. The 1-1 to Grisham called strike. 1-2. Cortez trying desperately to get out of this inning. What an inning by the New York Yankees. A 4 spot here. Cortez is scuffling up there. Look, you got to feel for him. I know Nestor Cortez is a fan favorite. But you know what? We root for the names in the front of the jersey. And we don't have names in the back. The 1-2. The pitch. Grisham gets jammed. Hits this to left field. Slicing. Foul. To the 34 in the building. Make sure you guys hit that like button, guys. One ball, 2 strike count here. Still 2 on, 2 outs. Cortez, pitch number 30, and he locks up Grisham to end the inning. But the New York Yankee bats go boom today in the first inning with 4 solo home runs. They say solo home runs can't hit you, but when you hit 4 in 1, they say solo home runs can't beat you. But when you hit 4 in 1 inning, that can beat you. Yankees 4, Brewers nothing. Goldschmidt, Bellinger, Judge go yard. And Austin Wells adds one as well. Yankees 4, Milwaukee Brewers, nothing. Val says, be back in a little bit. Well, thank you for popping in, Val. Hate to leave the slugfest. Thank you, Val, for popping in. Erica, thanks for popping in. Erica actually called. Congratulations to Miss Erica. Called the very first Yankee hit and run. She did say that Austin Wells would go yard in his first at bat in the 2025 season. She called it. Says, hey, Ace, missed one inning. How? And now they're up big. Hey, let's go. Big inning for the Yankees. Yankees say no Soto, no problem. Back to business. Hey, yep, let's get it. The blonde hair doesn't help. Yeah, it didn't help him on that one. Poor Cortez. Hit that like, guys. We're 18 likes away from 50. We get to 50. I'll gift away a membership. Let's get it. So it looks like the poll is about shot. Looks like I can go ahead and close this poll. Which lefty's gonna get the win for his team? Nestor Cortez is already out of the game, about to be out of the game. So, look, we all love Nestor Cortez. He was a fan favorite. First pitch to from Fried to Frelick is a called strike. Look, we all love Nestor Cortez, but at the end of the day, we're Yankee fans. You know what I'm saying? It sucks, but hey, it is what it is. That's baseball. That's hit on the ground. Weekly to first is going to be a tough play, and there's nothing Paul Goldschmidt can do. A soft dribbler to first. That ball kind of had eyes as it just died in the infield. First hit for the Brewers. Paul Goldschmidt did a good job at just doing nothing with that because you don't want to make an error and have him advance, even though the ball did hit off his hand, but nothing you can do about that one. Let's get a double play here. Double plays in order with the ground ball pitcher. Got to be ready up the middle. Here's Ortiz. First pitch in there for a strike. Val says she has to hear the radio call for those home runs. I don't listen to the broadcast, but I always do like to go back and listen to what they're saying. But I'm definitely making clips of this inning. The 0-1 hit on the ground. Weekly back to the catcher who goes to second and tags him out. Did they call that foul? Did they call that a foul ball? Because everybody stopped. Good job by Wells throwing a second, but they did. That should have. Okay. It hit in foul territory off the plate, but it still rolled in fair territory. That should be. It doesn't matter. That should be a fair ball, and that should be an out right there. Because it didn't hit him. If it hits off the plate and still rolls fair, it's still a fair ball. Okay, so they did call him out. Okay, so they called him out. Hold up. What are they calling on this? Because Ortiz is out even though the runner was at second. What are we doing? Hold on. I got to look at game day real quick. I want to know what the call is. That's a called strike to Mitchell. They're calling Ortiz as a ground out to the catcher. Ortiz out of the box interference is what they're calling it. Okay, so he's out. The 0-1 outside, 1-1. Okay, so it was interference on the catcher, which, I mean, he still got the out at second base anyway, but the home plate umpire called it dead. Monty, thanks for popping in. Says, Chyeaaa, thank you, Nestor. Hit that like, guys. 5 likes away from 40. The 1-1, runner on first, one away. In there for a strike, but doesn't get the call. 2-1. That definitely clipped the bottom of the zone. Real Bill P, what up, man? Thanks for popping in. Says Ace, what up, dude? Vinny Capra's on deck. He homered in game 1. The 2-1 is in there for a strike. 2-2. Max Fried spun around on the mound on that one. Rocketeer Yankee says that is one more home run that Judge hit first month last year. Could we see another 60-year? I mean, we'll see what happens. The 2-2. The pitch. Ooh, just missing the outside corner. Real Bill, thank you for being a member for 5 months. Chyeaaa says, hey, we got this. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look, I was asking for a strong start from Aaron Judge. So far, two games, 2 hits. The 3-2. Checks at first, and he is safe. Trey says, man, I'm a big O's fan, but when the Yankees play well, it's just good baseball. Oh, absolutely. And I'm going to tell you this. I hate the Red Sox, but baseball is better when that Yankees-Red Sox rivalry is going good. So, Trey, I do want your thoughts on the Orioles season, though. The 3-2 and that hit him. So that's going to put 2 on, 1 away here. Now, Fried is in a little bit of a jam. Capper is up. One big swing could make this another ball game. Aaron Boone's trying to say he was going around on the swing. Or that it at least hit the bat. Yeah, it hit him, and he didn't go around. 2 subs from 1850. Hit that sub, guys. All right, we need a double play here. That hurts. Hit him right here off that wrist bone. Yeah, that hurts. Anytime you get hit in the hands is dangerous. No meat on the hands. Hey, yo. First AO of the 2025 season. First pitch to Capper, ball high. 1 ball, no strike count. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Good curveball right there. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Shout out to the 31 in the building. Thank you guys. Hit that like button. A double play would be nice here. Get a nice little shutdown inning from Max Fried in his 2nd inning of work for the New York Yankees. Fried giving him a long look. The 1-1 is hit. Right field and slices. Foul. Fan is a little upset with himself that he couldn't get that one. Bloodman, thanks for popping in. Thank you, Ace. Let's fucking go, Judge.
Let's fucking go.
As they're showing Capper who hit that home run in the first game in opening day. Strike him out. Come on. The 1-2. Hit up the middle. Base hit. This might get the first run in for the Brewers. Runarounds first, and he's going to score. So no shutdown inning for Max Fried as Capra knocks in his 2nd run of the series. Right back up the middle. Almost took Max Fried's head off. Yankees up 4-1. Runners on the corners. Here's Turang. Just past Jazz Chisholm. Says this early in the game and we're already killing it. I'm going all the way and saying nah, man. We gotta, 1 game at a time, Armani. 1 game at a time. 2 on, 1 away here. Brewers threatening. First pitch from Fried is in there for a strike. 0-1. One swing at the back. It tied his ball game from Turang. The 0-1. Well, sets up in the outside corner. The pitch is in the dirt. Good block by Wells. Come on, let's get out of this. And runner steals. Oh, no. Runner stayed at. Okay, the display was wrong. We got runners on first and second, one away. So runner did not go to third. The 1-1. Ball in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike count. Come on, Max. 29 pitches so far for Fried. If we can get out of this with just the 1 run given up, I'll gladly take that. Here's the 2-1. The pitch is low. 3-1. Fried struggling here in this inning. Calm him down. Top of the order's on deck in Jackson Chyeaaa. Here's the 3-1. Hit on the ground. Could be 2. Jazz flips to second for 1. Volpe jumps and throws it away. Doesn't get it. And another run is going to score. Good job by the guy at second, making Volpe have to jump for that throw. And Volpe throws that away. And another run scores. Paul Goldschmidt can... Let me see this again. I'm gonna tell you this. I think Goldschmidt's gotta scoop that. People are gonna put that on Volpe. It's not an error because you can't ever assume a double play. As that's hit to right field from Jackson Chyeaaa. Runner's going to third. So, hey, the Brewers are making something happen here. Another year of Yankees bad pitching. Nah, I wouldn't say that. It's the first game. Nah, I'm not going as far as say that. That was a hanging curveball right there. So 4-2 game, just like the final of game 1. All right, meeting on the mound, trying to settle him down. Savy says we had to get more runs. Oh, we always got to get more runs. James says, come on, fellas, finish this inning. Jay, thanks for popping in. Says, let's go Yankees, and drops those Yankee emojis. Appreciate you. Big inning here for the Brewers as they put up a crooked number. The pitch is in there for a strike. What up, Ace? Nice first inning. Yes, it was. That it was. Shaky second inning for Max Fried. Would like to see him get out of this with just the 2 given up. The 0-1. Foul. 0-2. Come on, strike him out. D-Rod says, that's on Volpe. You got to hold that. He had to throw. I mean, tough. I'm going to tell you this. First of all, it doesn't go down as an error because you can't ever assume a double play. That's one thing. But I will say this. It was tough. Good job by the Brewers guy sliding in the second hard, making that a difficult throw. The 0-2. Ball outside. Okay, so they actually did give a throwing error to Volpe. So Anthony Volpe's first error of the year. But I'm going to tell you this. Good play by the second baseman. Good hard slide. The 1-2. The pitch is hit on the ground. Weakly back to Fried. Fried throws to first and he throws it away. Oh, the throw to third and he's safe. So another run scores. The Yankee defense is playing like shit in this inning.
Holy shit.
So just like that, the Brewers are right back in this ball game. Anthony Volpe and a pitching error. Where have we seen this before? 4-3 ball game. Max Fried, who is normally a great fielding pitcher, Paul Goldschmidt had no shot. Here's Contreras. The inning continues. So Max Fried having a struggling inning of his own, as that's his check swing. He did not, I didn't see the call. He did not go. 1 ball, no strike count. Nah, it won't be overshadowed if we get a W. Max Fried struggling in his debut. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Fuck, man. More bad defense. Size of a Beetlebug says crap. Yep. The 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Good pitch right there. 1-2. Strike him out. Come on. Let's get out of this inning. Razzle the Great says, slap that like for Ace. Pay the plug. Appreciate that, man. Thank you, Razzle. Raziel the Great. All right, 1 ball, 2 strike count. Here's the pitch. That's fouled away. Long inning for Max Fried. 40 pitches just from this inning alone. Well, not from total, but this inning has racked up his pitch count. Chyeaaa with the big lead off third. Got to watch him at third. You do not want to see the 1-2. Ball in the dirt. And runner takes off, steals second. So 2 runners in scoring position. All right, so base hit could give them the lead. The 2-2. Fried momentum going opposite way. Yup, as that's a swing and a miss. Gets him down on strikes. So a rough inning for the New York Yankees. All right, this is how I'm going to choose to look at it. Positive aces in the building. Positivity aces in the building. I'm going to choose to look at it like this, right? We play good defense. You get out of that. Pretty much unscathed with just the 1 run given up. But Yankees got to tighten it up. You got to be more fundamentally sound. Like, the play for Volpe was tough. Tough play for Volpe, man. He's got to eat it. You got to learn when to kind of just, sometimes it's better to just put the ball in your back pocket. You know what I'm saying? He eats that play. Runner doesn't score from third. Max Fried, though, I'm a little surprised by that because Max Fried is one of the better fielding pitchers in the league. Despair, thanks for popping in, man. Says, hey, Ace, sorry I'm late. Never got to apologize for being late, man. I just appreciate you for popping in here at all. Theo says, why can't we play fundamentally sound? It was just 1 inning, man. It happens, man. Bad play from Volpe. Got to help out your pitcher. Yeah, I mean, if he eats it, it's a whole different inning. But also, Trey, the pitcher's got to help out the pitcher. Because Max Fried also threw that shit away and cost us a run. So 2 errors, gave up 2 runs this inning. So let's get those runs back. Paul Goldschmidt would be leading things off. He led things off in the first inning with a home run. Let's go. Trey says, Theo, I know y'all missed each other. All right, so Nestor Cortez is back out there. 4-3 ball game. First pitch misses low. 1 ball, no strike count. The 1-0 ball. 2 balls, no strike count. All right, let's get those. Let's get at least 2 of those runs back. Here's the 2-0. Inside. 3 balls, no strike count. All right, let's get some runners on base here. Top of the order's up. The 3-0. Right down the middle, called strike. 3-1. Here's the 3-1, and he walked on. 5-pitch walk puts the leading man on first. Here's Cody Bellinger, who homered his last at bat. The pitch to Bellinger is popped up. Third base. Third baseman's under it. Makes the catch. 1 away. Here's Aaron Judge.
That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
Drop those Judge and no double play emojis. I'm waiting for Theo to say season over after 1 loss. Theo was panicking. Theo was one of the ones that were panicking when Devin Williams was struggling game 1. He didn't get the award for the biggest panicker. That went out to OG, as that's a called strike. OG was out here saying they were. I don't remember if it was OG. I don't want to quote anybody. I don't want to misquote anybody. But there were people, Trey, that were saying if he blew it, if Devin Williams blew it, that they were gonna stop watching, that the season was gonna be over. So I don't want to quote. I don't think that. I don't want to say it was OG, but OG was being mad negative last game. The 1-1 is in there for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Theo says, not going to say the season is over, but there are some concerns. Theo, it's game 2, bro. Calm down. It's 2 games in. Relax. The 1-2. Aaron Judge hits this on the ground. This could be 2. Throws the second for 1 and doesn't get the double play. They throws that one away. So fielder's choice keeps the inning alive for Jazz Chisholm. Look, I get it. I understand, right? But us as Yankee fans have to realize it's not 162 one-game seasons. It's a long season. As Jazz rips that one foul right into the glove. Oh, no balls, 1 strike count. Foul tip into the glove. It's not 162 one-game seasons where you lose 1 game and the season's over. It's a long season. We got 161 games left. The 0-1 ball, good take. Raziel says DJ Jazzy. Oh, you caught that, huh? Sean says can't wait to see Spencer Jones when he comes up. I'm a little surprised that Spencer Jones is starting in AA, to be honest with you. He should be in AAA, in my opinion. The 1-1 swing and a miss. Nestor Cortez settling down after that 4 spot. Beetlebug says season over. What the fuck are we doing? 160 games left. I know, man. I know. As Jazz hits this left field, the left fielder's there, and that's going to be a base hit as he loses his hat. That dunked in there, and Aaron Judge goes to third, and then Jazz goes in there second. A good double for Jazz, puts 2 on. 2 runners in scoring position for Anthony Volpe. Drop those Volpe emojis in the chat. I thought that was going to hang up. The left fielder he took a bad route to that. The left fielder, Chyeaaa struggling. Chyeaaa took a terrible route to that ball. Good base running by the Yankees right there. Taking an extra base. Do we see Spencer Jones this season? Possibly, as that's a ball high. If he balls out in AAA, maybe we see him come September call-ups. But I'm gonna tell you this, if he gets promoted to AAA soon and goes off, we might be able to see him as that's a ball high. 2 balls, no strike count to Volpe. Thank you, Beat a Bug, for dropping those Volpe emojis. So Jazz first hit of the 2025 season. Why are they not giving Jazz credit for the hit though in the stat chat? It's 0 for 2. The 2-0. Volpe, big hack and a miss, 2-1. You'll say this is very windy out there. Yeah, but he took a bad route to that ball though. Volpe 0 for 1 with a ground out. Big year for him. The 2-1. Ball. 3 balls, 1 strike count. Be patient, Volpe. Keep that line moving. Wells is on deck. Could you imagine if Volpe walks and Wells hits a grand slam? I might lose my shit. The 3-1. Here's the pitch to Volpe. Called strike in the outside corner. Good pitch right there. Volpe doesn't like the call, but that was a good pitch. You know how Cash in the front office mismanages the prospects, like it's part of their DNA at some point. Yeah, I think I saw it today. I think if Cashman, if the Yankees win today, I think it's a milestone for Cashman, I believe. Here's the 3-2. Volpe hits this to left field. The left fielder's going back, track, and that's out of here. Viva la Volpe. Volpe has 2 hits on the season, and both of them are home runs. We got those 3 runs right back. His 2nd of the year. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. 7-4 ball game. Hey, he made up for that error. Volpe made up for that error. Said, I cost us a run, but here's 3. Here's Austin Wells. Yeah, baby, yeah. Ball outside. Yep, Chyeaaa K, yep. Yo, they're going crazy right now, Raziel. They're going crazy. One ball, 1 strike count to Wells. The 1-1. Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike count. Ball. 3 balls, 1 strike. Robert says, what the fuck is going on, Yankees? That's right. Here's the 3-1. The pitch, ball, and he walked him. You told me to walk this way. You told me to live. Damn, poor Cortez. Cortez is having himself a game as Thomas, the lefty's warming up. So they're going to keep the lefties in. Trey says, Theo, I'm more of a Yankee fan than you. You know what? I wouldn't argue that. Trey's my guy. Trey's my guy, and Theo's my guy as Pablo Reyes files that away. But Trey's not even a Yankee fan, and he pops in. Trey came in for Orioles series and has been a subscriber ever since and pops in every game to troll, but he does show love. So we're going to have to battle out throughout the year to see who's a bigger, as Pablo Reyes hits us on the ground, this could end the inning, throws the first, and it does end the inning. So the Yankees added 3 spot compliments to Anthony Volpe. Yankees up 7-4. I do want to see, by the end of this year, we're going to see who's a bigger Yankee fan, Trey or Theo. But I'm going to be right back, guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Thank you guys for waiting. Rocket Chair says, this is the first time in a long time anyone in the lineup can be a game changer. Look, I'm going to tell you this. This lineup, especially 7 through 9, feels a lot different than it was last year. So it's like, you know, this lineup definitely feels really, really different. It really does. This feels like a more complete team lineup. I'm still here, guys. I just took myself off camera for a second. All right. Trey says, O's fans get credit where credit's due. Yeah, we got no love loss. I got no love loss for the Orioles at all. Nah, but Trey, you still didn't tell me what you thought about y'all offseason, losing Corbin Burns and Santander. And y'all playing Santander in week 1. Or in the opening season. In the opening series. All right, here's Hoskins. First pitch in there for a strike. David, thanks for popping in. Says, in a proper troll, not the annoying type, just enough to keep things spicy. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's okay to have people like that. It's okay. Not all of us are going to be Yankee fans. Not all of us are going to agree. It's okay to have different people in the chats because it keeps things interesting. As long as everybody at the end of the day keeps it civil, that's all I care about. The 0-2. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not. Still alive. One ball, 2 strike count. Swing and a miss. Gets him down on strikes. One away here in the top of the 3rd inning. Man, just think, man, if you had a parlay to everybody that pops in here that talks about betting, right? Like my guy, LeWesley. If you did have a parlay of you just said, you know what? I'm going to have Bellinger, and that hits him. That hits Frelick. He lost control of that one. If you had a parlay that said, I'm going to have Goldschmidt, Bellinger, Judge, Volpe, and Wells all homer, you cashed in today. So second hit batter by Max Fried. Come on, Fried. We need to shut down inning here. Double play will be nice. Here's Ortiz, who's 0 for 1. Batter's interference, his last at bat. First pitch, ball in the air, not for a strike. My guy T from Have You Seen That with T is in the building. What up, man? Shout outs to my guy T. T, are you not live with Zach right now? The 1-0. Ball, high, 2 balls, no strike count. Definitely a hit on Judge home run and Bellinger's RBI. That's what's up, Trey. That's what's up. Get that bread. He says he's bitter about Santander and won't miss a beat from Burns. We'll be facing Corbin Burns in next series. 2 balls, no strike count. In there for a strike. That should have been a ball. 3-0. Dio says the bad defense just gives him PTSD from game 5. Look, we got to move on from that, man. That's in the past, man. The 2-1 in ball inside. 3 balls, 1 strike count. Come on, Fried. You had 2 big innings. The 3-1. Hit on the ground, foul. Fried's arsenal, 32% fastball, 21% curveball, 16 sinker, 13 changeup, Slider and sweeper are about 5%. And then he does have a cutter that he barely throws. So a good arsenal for him. 3 balls, 2 strike count for you looking for a shutdown inning here. Here's the pitch. That's hit on the ground. Weekly to third. Pablo Reyes goes to second and barely gets him. That was close. A slowly hit ball over the bag. Reyes gets to force at second. 2 away. We'll take it. Hit too softly to be a double play. And this Brewers team is fast, man. They're a very speedy team. They're hard to double up. But good job by Reyes securing that and getting at least one. Yep, no doubt about it. Got him out. Good job. Good stretch by Jazz. Acting like a first baseman over there at second. Baltimore has some serious young talent. Oh, they do. Look, here's Mitchell. Mitchell got hit by a pitch. Checks at first, and he's safe. Just barely back. Good pickoff move by Fried. Look, this isn't a shot. This isn't a shot at Baltimore, right? But when you've been as bad as they have been for a while, you really get to bolster that farm system with a lot of good young prospects. I do think Jackson Holiday will be a great young talent in this league. They do have. I'm a big fan of Adley Rutschman. Some Oriole fans think he hasn't panned out, but I'm a big fan of Rutschman. I love switch hitting catchers. First pitch to Mitchell, high, 1 ball, no strike count. And Colton Cowser was in the running as that's hit, and that's gonna be a base hit to right field. 2 on, 2 outs. Runner stops at second. And Colton Cowser almost got Rookie of the Year last year. If it wasn't for Luis Hill, Yankees had two guys in a running for Rookie of the Year. One of them won it, and Colton Cowser was runner-up. So I do think the Orioles have a sound team. The thing is, like I said last year, and Trey could attest to this, the downfall of the Orioles was their inexperience. They had the talent, but they don't have the experience in the playoffs. That's why it's kind of like, Trey, I would have, especially because you guys have an ownership that's rich, that's really rich, right? And it said they're going to spend money. They should have thrown money at Corbin Burns. They really should have. They should have thrown money at Corbin Burns because you could always use an ace. Just like you guys could always use an ace. And I'm always here for you guys. The 1-0. 2 on, 2 outs here. Here's the pitch. Ball. Misses. 2 balls, no strike count. The O's team is almost ready. They got to get that experience, man. They struggle when it comes to the playoffs. So first inning, 11 pitches, 30 pitches last inning. He's ready at 15. Come on, Freed. You got to get through 2 more. Qualify for that W. Hit that like, guys, if you guys haven't done so. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe. We're on the road to 2K. The 2-0 is hit center field. Grisham is under it, and he makes the catch to end the inning. All right, look. This is what we're going to do. We're going to do a raid. You guys know what we do. All right, this is a special occasion. My guy, Zach Milne, Talks Movies, who has been a big supporter of yours truly on the movie side, is having his final members only show. I can't be on there today because I'm calling this Yankee game in front of you guys. But I want you guys to go over there and show Zach some love, man. Wish him a sayonara, as this will be his last members only show, at least for a little while. The final show. But just go over there and congratulate him. And he just had himself a brand new, a brand new child. He's living that dad life. So just make sure you guys go over there and show him some love. And make sure you tell him Ace Raid. Yeah, make sure you guys tell him Ace Raid, man. Let's show some love to everybody out there on YouTube. Thank you, David, Theo, Sweets Dreams. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Savius is over there. Thank you. Big Blue Wrecking Crew, thank you. You guys are incredible. Robert, man, I'm just, you know, look, man, I just like supporting people, man. That's what it comes down to at the end of the day. Here's Jason Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
No balls, one ball, no strike count. Ball high, 2 balls, no strikes. Look, man. Sam, thanks for popping in. Says, first time watching, great commenting. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Make sure you hit that subscribe. This is your first time, man. I do this all year round. I also incorporate a lot of the movie stuff. Not gonna do as many Giant stuff this year as I'm trying to get more balance with the movies, but a little bit of something here for everybody. So hit that subscribe for me, man. The 2-1, swing and a miss. Come on, Dominguez. Zen Lee says Volpe has looked great. 2 hits, 2 home runs. Yep. The 2-2, ball misses low. Sam says, yes, sir. The 3-2, foul. Thank you, Robert, also for going over there. I think I did shout out the Big Blue Wrecking Crew as well. 3 balls, 2 strike count here. The 3-2 to Dominguez, and he walked him. Speaking of the Giants, when they talk to the restaurant, as long as he doesn't keep us away from signing a Chyeaaa Sanders, I think I'm okay with that. But the Giants are also in a good spot where if you don't get a quarterback, you're going to get a premium player like either Travis Hunter or Abdul Carter. So I do think the Giants have options. And that's what I want at the end of the day. I want my team to have some options. Nestor Cortez still out there too, by the way. And that's actually, speaking of which, there he is, right on cue. He's out of there. So that's going to be all for Cortez. Trent Grisham's coming in. We have a pitching change. Once again, while we have this pitching change going on, man, I'm going to drop the link to Zach's channel one more time. Make sure you guys go over there, congratulate him for all his success and everything, man. Like, you know how we do over here, man. I get rated a lot, so I got to make sure we spread and show the love, guys. Also, I did read what he said. Also, what do you think the Giants should do now in the draft? It depends. You kind of got to wait and see, because I don't think Tennessee, I don't want to give up a lot of assets to trade up. I really don't, right? But I think we're better off just kind of waiting and seeing, in my opinion. If Shador falls to us, I'm taking him immediately. If the Browns go Shador, it's looking like Cam Ward's going number 1. Tennessee, unless they get a king's ransom, is not getting off that number 1 pick. You know, as they should, because they're probably going to go Cam Ward. So it really depends on what the Browns are going to do. If the Browns go Shador Sanders, you go Travis Hunter immediately. You can't pass up on a generational talent like that. And then maybe you find a way to trade back up into the 2nd round and get yourself a young quarterback. Because the thing with Russ and Jameis, you don't have to force yourself a quarterback immediately. You can get yourself a young quarterback and start developing him. Now, there are a lot of theories out there. Well, I wouldn't say theories because that's movie shit. But there's a lot of people out there that are like, if the Giants if Shador falls, right? If you have Shador, let's say Ward goes number 1. Let's say Carter goes number 2. What do the Giants do? A lot of people are saying you go Travis Hunter, and if Shador starts to drop, you trade back up into the 1st round and take him. Could you imagine if they pulled that off? That would take a lot of future equity, but I'd do that shit. You would say the Giants get Gentry. No, I do think Gentry, though, is gaining a lot of steam, though, man. I think Gentry might mess around, go top 5, but the Giants aren't going. Nah, we're not going Gentry. Not at 3. No way. Not with Tyrone Tracy. You can't at 3. You can't pass up on either a quarterback or Travis Hunter or Abdul Carter. Connor Thomas is a new pitcher. Zen Lee says Cortez is brutal. Yeah, hard. It was a tough night for him. First pitch to Grisham in there for a strike. Raziel says Giants need to see what happens first. Cam is going number 1, and then if Hunter goes, yeah, we're in wait and see mode. We got to wait and see. Look, this is what I think is going to happen. I think it's going to go Ward, Carter, Shador. Ward, Carter, Sanders is what I think is going to go. The 0-1 to Grisham, ball. So we got to run on first. Nobody out. Top of the order's on deck. I do think the Browns are going to pair 2 generational pass rushers in Myles Garrett and Abdul Carter. That would be insane. The 1-1 is hit to left field. Base hit for Trent Grisham. Dominguez is going to go to third too, so that's going to have runners on the corners. Nobody out for the top of the order. Here's the thing you got to realize. The NFL is a copycat league. How did the Eagles win the Super Bowl? With a nasty pass rush. So I think the Browns, who just threw a lot of money at, what's his name? Who just threw a lot of money at Myles Garrett. I keep thinking Miles Sanders. At Myles Garrett. If they get themselves an Abdul Carter, you have yourself 2 premier edge rushers that could attack the quarterback. All right, runners on the corners, nobody out for Paul Goldschmidt. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
First pitch to Goldie in there for a strike. That like it was a little off the plate, but he got the call. 1-0. 0-1. I would love the Giants to get Shador Sanders, in my opinion. Have Russ start a couple of games. Shador comes in towards the latter half of the season. It allows you, as Giants, as Goldschmidt hits this to right field foul, it does allow you, as the Giants, to maybe win a couple of extra games with Russ while also developing a young quarterback. So that's kind of like having your cake and eating it too. Ward doesn't wow him respectfully. I honestly think Shador is more NFL ready, but it's the arm strength that wows people. You can't teach that cannon, man. You can teach footwork, you can teach fundamentals, but you can't teach arm strength. Am I going to go in any baseball games in person? As of right now, I don't have any plans to, but I would like to go back up to Baltimore. And that hit Paul Goldschmidt. So that's going to load the bases for Cody Bellinger. Nobody out. Bases juice. Actually, Theo, next time the Yankees play the Nationals, since I went to Camden last year, I want to go to Yankees versus Nationals next year, whenever they play each other. They're right around the same area. They're Camden Yards and Nationals Ballpark is like right across the street from each other. When we went to the game last year, we actually passed Nationals Park. But 3 likes away from 50, guys. Hit that like button. Got a meeting on the mound here. So we got into that bullpen pretty early tonight. Yankees are coming out to Colorado this year. You should go. You might go with NFE. I do know that NFE is going, but you should go. If the Yankees are in your area, you guys should check them out. Bases loaded. Nobody out. First pitch to Bellinger in there for a strike. Called strike, 0-2. Bellinger hits this on the ground. That's going to be a fair ball. No. Umpire called it foul. That would have cleared the bases. Foul ball. Just foul. Come on, come on, Belly. The 0-2 to Bellinger, hit off the pitcher. This might be an infield single, and that's gonna be just that, an infield single off the pitcher. And that knocks in the 8th run of the game. Let's go, Yankees!
Let's go, Yankees! Let's go, Yankees! Let's go, Yankees!
That's just a bad break right there. There's nothing you can do about that. That's gonna go down as a hit. Hitting the RBI, just like David says. James says, let's run it up. That's right, let's run it up. Brazil says he loves this Yankees team, not gonna lie. I do too, Make sure you guys hit that like button, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. It's the best way to support the channel, and it's free, costs you nothing. Here's the captain, Aaron Judge.
That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
We are 2 more subscribers away from 1850. Still nobody out. Yankees looking to break this game wide open. The pitch to Judge in the dirt. This is a dangerous situation right here for the Brewers. 1 ball, no strike count. Wait till Stanton gets back. Yep, exactly. The 1-0 to the captain. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Drop those Judge emojis down in the chat, guys. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Ball inside. Low and inside. Good non-strike call by the umpire. We know damn well what happens. He loves to call that strike on Judge. Judge bomb incoming is what Raziel says. The 2-1. Aaron Judge hits this to left field, and that one is gone! Grand slam for the captain. Breaks this game wide open. Hits second of the ball game. And just like that, it is a 12-0 ball game. The Yankees are absolutely pouring it on right now. Aaron Judge by himself is outscoring the Brewers 12-3. Let's go, Yankees!
Let's go, Yankees! Let's go, Yankees!
12-3 ball game. My bad. Called strike on Jazz. James says, let's go, Judgment Day. Aaron Judge gets a little curtain call there. Tip of the cap for the cap. And I did gift away a membership for hitting 50 likes. Sunil's the recipient of that one. Congratulations, Sunil. What a game. Here's Jazz.
Oh, that jazz.
Ah! Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Jazz slaps this on the ground, rolls foul. Aaron Judge, 2 for 3 with 5 RBIs. Tried to get that pitch inside, wasn't inside enough. And the captain crushes it to left field. This is exactly the start that we needed from Aaron Judge. Look, I said this several times. This team, man, like, this team is really good as that's hit to left field and slices foul. This team is good, but we need Aaron Judge to get off to this type of start. One ball, 2 strikes to Jazz. Jazz punishes this to right field. Back-to-back jacks for the Yankees. Bro, it is a home run party, and everybody is invited. Jazz Chisholm with his first home run of the year. 13-3 ball game. Let's go Yankees!
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
Jeez, is what Theo says. That's what Trey says. Theo says, what the fuck, man? What is going on? Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Here's Volpe, who homered his last at bat, takes a called strike. That should have been a ball. Okay, who hasn't homered? I think it's I think it's safer to say who hasn't homered. Reyes, Dominguez, and Grisham are the only ones who haven't homered. Called strike, 0-2. It's easier for me to see who hasn't homered. 16 of the 22 batters have reached base in this ball game. The 0-2 ball. One ball, 2 strikes. Antonio said, let's get enthusiastic. Ace man going crazy. That's right. As Volpe's down on strikes for the first out of the inning. Wow, the Yankees are going crazy right now. D-Ross says, Jazz and Judge. Sweet. Hey, there were a lot of people that didn't like this lineup. As Wells fouls this away.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
The 0-1. Wells fouls this away. No balls, 2 strike count. Austin Wells fouls that away. Rezio says, who? Nah, we don't mention his name anymore. We don't need that guy. David says, I love this team's roster. I really love this team more than I did last year. It's youth and the youth that tasted the World Series. I had to make sure I understood what you were saying. The youth that tasted the World Series, and we've gotten proven veterans. Number 28. Yeah, number 28 is at the plate right now. One ball, 2 strikes. Austin Wells drills this right field, and that's gonna be caught. I'm just expecting everything to go yard now. Every time the ball makes contact, every time the bats make contact, I'm just expecting it to go out. Here's Pablo Reyes. One of 3 Yankees that have not homered today. Can he get on the home run board? First pitch to Reyes. Ball misses high. Guys, it's only the 3rd inning. This game is approaching the 2-hour mark, and it's only the 3rd inning. The 1-0. Yankees have 13 runs in 3 innings. Pablo Reyes fouls that away. The 2-1. Reyes hits that up the middle, but the second baseman is positioned perfectly shifted, and it ends it. But the New York Yankees go crazy this inning. The big blast by the captain, Aaron Judge, makes it a 13-3 ball game. Let's go Yankees. About to score 26. Yeah, I mean, they are killing it right now. Wow, what an inning. Yo, Ace, what's happening with the Yankees, man? They're going crazy right now. Yankees are going absolutely crazy right now. 13-3. Bring out the positional player. That might come out at a certain point. Not in the 4th inning though. But let's hit that like button, guys. We are over 50. Let's see if we can get to 60. And we're still 2 subs away from 1850. Hit that subscribe, guys, if you have not done so. Kerm says, bro, what did you miss? A home run party. Everybody's homered but 3 guys. Here, this is gonna be, well, Judge probably will get the player of the game, but there's not enough room for the poll in the 7th inning. Here's the box score so far. Paul Goldschmidt. Sorry, it clicked off. Paul Goldschmidt, 1 for 2 with a home run. Bellinger, 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs and a home run. Judge, 2 for 3 with 2 home runs and 5 RBIs. Jazz, 2 for 3 with the hit and the home run. Volpe, 1 for 3 with a 3-run home run. Austin Wells, 1 for 2 with a home run. And Trent Grisham with a hit. Can we not play like this against the Guardians? Man, I hope we play like this against everybody. All right, Max Fried is back out there. All right, wait, I'm a little bit behind the stream. Make sure I fast forward. All right, 1 ball, no strike count. The 1-0. That's hit. Left field popped up. Bellinger's under it. He's there. Makes the catch. 1 away. Ace, I'm just saying 13 runs in 3 innings is crazy work. Absolutely. We still got 6 innings left. I know. At some point in time, I think they will take the foot off the gas, though. I will say that. I'm curious to see how Boone will manage the bullpen, though, because Fried just pitched number 60, and that's inside for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. So I do want to see how he's going to manage the bullpen. Got to put that long relief in. That's a called strike. 1-1. The 1-1. That's hit right off the, oh, hot shot right at third to off of Pablo Reyes. Chyeaaa going to have a double. That was smoked right at Reyes. They call that the hot corner for a reason. A hot shot, short hop. There was nothing he could do about that one. Oh, a 1 hopper right into the forearm. There was nothing he could do about that. Base hit for Chyeaaa. Chyeaa's 2nd hit of the season. Here's Yelich. First pitch is fouled away, 0-1. Yo, he hit the hell out of the ball on that one, Raziel. Like, that was smoked. William Contreras, 0 for 2 with 2 Ks. The 0-1, swing and a miss, 0-2. I'm going to be making a lot of clips from this ball game today. The 0-2, swing and a miss, gets him down on strikes, 2 away. "13 runs, yo, 100 pitches, and you can come out," is what I tell Fried. Nah, I wouldn't. To be honest with you, David, as soon as after he hits the 5th, I'm taking him out. That's a ball in the outside corner. Go with the long relief. As soon as he hits the 5th inning, I'm taking him out. Max Fried, low key, has had a great game today. He does have 4 strikeouts. Did give up the 2 runs. Did give up the 2 earned runs. Ball misses high. Get past this inning. Get 4 more outs from Fried, and I'd take him out. Save him for the rest of the year. Why do you need to stretch him? We don't need to stretch him when you're up 13-3. Annie, thanks for popping in. Annie, how you doing? The 2-0. Called strike. Annie says, hey, Ace, still LOL at y'all getting Mr. High Knees. Laugh my ass off. I'm trying to figure out am I missing something? Explain that to me. Reform, thanks for popping in. To everybody that's just getting in here, make sure you guys hit that like button for me. The 2-1, hit on the ground, weakly to third. Reyes has a hard time getting it, and he gets 8 up on that one. That might be an error. That's a slow roller. That is a slow roller, but you got to get to those plays. Let's see what they ruled at. Oh, Russell Wilson, the Giants. Got you. All right, so that is an error. So the 3rd error of the game for the Yankees. Good thing. I'm so glad the bats have come alive today. Because the fielding, the defense has been shit. That is an E5. That's hit up the middle. Volpe almost makes a great play up the middle, but that does score another run. Volpe almost made a diving stop at it. It hit off the glove. Just couldn't get a lot of leather on it. And that does knock in the 4th run. Appreciate you, Annie. Thank you. Love you too. Bro, can we stop? Can we get some better defense going on here? All right, meeting on the mound. Fried is at 70 pitches. I want Fried to get his first win. Defense got to be better behind him. What a fun game to you to call, Ace. I know. Thank you, Val. What a fun game for you guys to be here with, too. I mean, it's one game. I'm not going to, it's one game. But they got to clean it up. They got to clean it up, Razio. All right, here's Frelick. 2-1 and 2 outs. Ball inside, almost hit him. This is the type of defense that will cost us games. Hopefully not, but I understand what you're saying. I understand your concern. Yes, but this is the type of offense that will win you a lot of games as well. So I'm not going to hang too much. Look, you got to clean it up at the end of the day. Is it going to cost us the game? This game, no. Games in the future, possibly, but you got to clean it up. The 1-0 in the dirt. 2-0. But yeah, at least for now, it's not that much cause for concern today. But yes, they got to clean it up going forward. Can't have 3 errors in the game. But I trust Max Fried. You know what I'm saying? That's one error that was a little bit peculiar. I don't. That should have been a strike. Doesn't get the call. Nah, we didn't make an error. Oh, no, it's game 2 is what you're saying. Okay, you didn't say 2 games. Yeah, I get it. I mean, but you can also say, dude, I can flip that on you. Like it's literally game 2. So guys got to get warmed up. Especially think about it like this. The 3-0 called strike. Think about it like this. And I'm not making excuses for the New York Yankees, right? These players haven't played back-to-back games since last year. Because even keep in mind, you played game 1, but then you had a day off yesterday. Tomorrow's going to be the first day that we play back-to-back games since the World Series. And he walked them, so that's going to be bases loaded. But no, they do got to clean this shit up. But these are the type of games that you need to clean it up now so they don't cost you later. Just got notification that's the most ever home runs hit in the first 3 innings. Crazy. I did say we making history. Bases juice, nobody, 2 outs. The 0-2, Ortiz is 0-2. 0 for 2 today. That's a called strike, 0-1. Outside of that first inning, it's been a rough one for Max Fried. About to be pitch number 20 this inning. The 0-1 is popped up. Shallow, and Jazz makes an over-the-shoulder catch to end the inning. There we go, Jazz. That does end it. Only 1 run given up. Fried is 3 outs away from qualifying for his first win. Must have snacks is in the house. What's up? What a great play by Jazz. You want to talk about good defense, Raziel? I've been very impressed with Jazz Chisholm's defense in game 1 and right there. Those over-the-shoulder shallow bloops to the outfield are very, very difficult. Nine-run ball game. Bottom of the 4th coming up. I want to check something. No, not that. Yeah, because Jazz, you're right. You're right. Yankees are back to playing guys where they normally play them, which is at their natural positions, which is what you have to do. Hold on, I got to check something. So if the stream does freeze, that is on me. I just want to check the stats. But no, I mean, look, even though Jazz didn't play bad at third, it was his inexperience more or less, but it is better to have him more his natural position. That's what defense is, all-star level. Exactly. Colin, thanks for popping in. Says Bronx Bombers in full force. That's right. Bronx Bombers is right. Terry, thanks for popping in. Dropping that giant Yankee emoji. That's her favorite. All right, we're back. Here's Jason Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
Dominguez, 2 walks and a run score. One ball, no strike count. Dominguez fouls that away, 1-1. Colin says we can still find that third baseman. Yeah, somebody's got to merge the third baseman. I would say that's the biggest hole that we have right now. Still, who's going to play third every day, you know? Who's going to be the third baseman every day? But it's something that we might not figure out this year. We'll see what happens. I love Cabrera. That's a terrible call by the umpire. Call a strike. My guy, Delulu's in the building, says, we are so back, dogs. That's right, baby. That's right.
Get at me, dog. What the deal?
Appreciate you for popping in, man. Thank you. The 1-2 ball misses low, 2-2. Yeah, but we got, look, I love Waldo. I want to see Waldo get the first real opportunity at third. Obviously, he's not playing today because he doesn't bat as well from the right side. We might see him at some point today if they switch to a righty. But yeah, third base is something we got to figure out. The 2-2, Dominguez check swing. He did not go. What a take. What a take. Professional take right there by JD. The bearded Martian. That's a beautiful pitch. I'm going to tell you this. I guarantee you 95% of young players swing and miss at that shit. The 3-2. And Dominguez gets locked up on a ball that clips the corner. That was a great pitch. 2 back-to-back great pitches. One that painted the corner on the outside, changing the eye level. And then went right back to the sinker on the inside that clips the corner. What a pitch. Got to tip your hat. Got to give credit where credit's due. Here's Trent Grisham. Good pitching beats good hitting. Grisham almost gets hit by that one. One ball, no strike count. 3 likes away from 60, guys. Hit that like button. Colin says he is messing with Waldo at third. Me too. I love Oswaldo Cabrera. Ball high, 2-0. But I'm going to tell you this. If Anthony Volpe, who's so far so good, Volpe's having a good start to the season. If he can be the shortstop that we all know he can be, you got to start training George Lombard Jr. to play third base. And he could potentially be our future third baseman. The 2-0 ball misses low. 2 balls, 1 strike count. 3 balls, 1 strike. No strike count. My apologies. The 3-0. And that should have been ball 4, but the umpire wants to draw out this at bat. 3-1. James did say defense wins games no matter what the score is. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yankees have had shoddy defense today, but the offense is made up for it. But it's not always going to be the case. That's why you got to clean it up. You got to play fundamentally sound. Here's the 3-1, and that fouls it away. Makes the count full. That's what happens when you expand the strike zone as an umpire. That was a ball. He hasn't thrown him a single strike, yet he's on the verge of striking out. Gotta hate when that shit happens. Here's the 3-2. Check swing, and he walked him. She told me to walk this way. Told you way. Here's Paul Goldschmidt, who got us started with a solo home run. Runner on first, 1 away. The pitch to Goldie, low. 1 ball, no strikes. I do once again want to thank everybody that popped over to Zach's channel. Appreciate you guys. Ball outside. I'm going to go ahead and gift away another membership because you guys showed so much love to my guy, Zach, and I appreciate you guys. The 2-0. Would love for the membership to go to somebody that went over and rated. Ball misses low, 3-0. Jacob Frederick is the recipient of that one. You now have access to the emojis. 2 likes from 60, guys. Hit that like button. The 3-0 catches the bottom of the zone. 3 balls, 1 strike. Goldschmidt rips that foul. 3-1. Three balls, 2 strikes. Bellinger's on deck, followed by the captain, Aaron Judge. Still 1 out here. Bottom of the 4th inning. The 3-2. Goldschmidt pokes this to right field. That's going to be a base hit. This is going to be extra bases. This could score Trent Grisham. Grisham's going to stop at third. So we're going to have runners on second and third. 1 away for Cody Bellinger. The bats just continue to come alive here. That's a good piece of hitting by Goldschmidt. That's why he hits lefties very well. Taking the ball right where it was pitched, right to the outside. Val says, all right, Goldie. That's right. As good as gold, baby. Thomas is at 52 pitches, so He's actually, all things considered, Thomas for the Brewers is giving him a good outing, at least innings wise. They don't want to go into their bullpen as Bellinger hits this left field, caught by Chyeaaa, but that's going to score Trent Grisham to bring the lead back to 10. 14-4 ball game. Let's go Yankees.
Let's go Yankees. Let's go Yankees. Let's go Yankees.
Here's the captain, number 99, Aaron Judge.
That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT.
Aaron Judge, 5, Brewers 4. The pitch to Judge misses low. 1 ball, no strike count. The 1-0. Aaron Judge rips this to center field. Back, and home run number 3. Aaron Judge is having himself a ball game. He is single-handedly outscoring the entire Brewers team. Aaron fucking Judge, 7, the Brewers 4. Let's go Yankees!
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
Here's Jazz Chisholm. Aaron fucking Judge. And Jazz pops this up, and that's going to end the inning. But Aaron Judge is going crazy right now. Aaron Judge, 3 for 4. Three for 4 with 7 RBIs. Let's go! It's a homer fest is what Val says. That's right. Yo, it's going to be a lot of clips today. Best player in the game. Let's go. Yo, this man is on fire. All right, let's get back to the comments. We love a sac fly is what Val says, but we also love a 3-run shot. Let's go. We also love another home run from Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot. Thanks for the membership. No problem, man. Thank you guys, man. Hey, thank the chat, man, because y'all went over there and supported Zach Milne, so that's where that membership came from. Val says, all rise for the captain. Razil says, yo, he crushed that shit. Judgment Day, let's go is what James says. Hat trick for Aaron Judge is what Jet Fan says. Absolutely. We're also 1 like away from 60 likes and 1 subscriber away from 1850. So let's get there, guys. Trey says, I'm calling it. Judge back for redemption this year. He will play better than Ohtani this year. Well, he played better than Ohtani last year. But yeah, MLB TV doesn't want to give him credit because they're too busy glazing the fuck out of Ohtani. Ain't nothing but a home run party is what Razil says. That's right. Homer Fest is what Val says. He played, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He played better, rocking chair. He played better than Ohtani last year. Look, Aaron Judge's home runs are real home runs. MLB has to give Ohtani home runs. I know y'all saw that fan reach over the fence and they called it a home run for Ohtani. All right, Max Fried, 3 outs away from qualifying for a win. Oh yeah, James, the drug test is coming, boy. Popped up to left field, Bellinger's under it, and he makes the catch. I'm trying to be more active on Twitter this year as the game is going on. First pitch to Capra, called strike. 1 ball, no strike. So if y'all see me looking down, it's because I'm either messaging somebody or on Twitter. Follow me at Twitter at daaceavenue. Best player in the world, Aaron Judge. I hope he could do this in the playoffs. You can't, look, man. I get it. I get people are going to say that, but you can't make the playoffs in March. Got to get there. We got to wait and get there. The Yankees have scored 4, 3, 6, and 3. They've scored every inning. Best player in the world, Aaron Judge. Oh, yeah, I did read that. Trey says the way it ended the season last year, and you say he's back, is that's hit on the ground, weekly to third. This is going to be a tough play, and he throws it away. Pablo Reyes with some bad defense. They're probably calling that a single regardless because of how slowly it was hit, but the Yankee defense is playing like shit today. Pablo Reyes is struggling over there. Yep, another one. Nah, they're actually calling the rule, and that's going to be a hot shot off the glove of Chyeaaa. Chyeaaa can't come down with that one. That's going to put runners on the corners. Oh my gosh, the Yankee defense today. It is a good thing the bats have you took a break. How do we score? Judge just hit another home run. I'm still waiting to see what they're calling that Pablo Reyes, but they called that one on Chyeaaa a single. Holy shit. The pitch is fouled away. Come on, man. Let's get Fried out of this game, man. Let's get Fried out of this inning. 5 errors for the Yankees today. So they did call that an error on Reyes, but not an error on Chyeaaa. So 5 errors today. We have more errors than they've scored. The 0-1 called strike, bottom of the zone. The 0-2 foul. Woo! Good thing the bats came alive today because the defense, ooh, you can't play defense like this. Fried is like, can I have this kind of support every game? I'm sure Fried would trade some of these runs for some good defense. The 0-2. Outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yoendris Gomez is warming up. Hopefully we won't see him till next inning. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ball. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strike count here. Wow, stays alive. Xavier says, well, I hope they got some runs for tomorrow because Stroman's going to need it. Yeah. Hope the defense is better tomorrow, too. Two balls, 2 strike count here. Here's the pitch. That's hit on the ground. Weekly to the pitcher. It's going to be a tough play, and he gets him at first. Great play, but a run does come home to score. Great play by Max Fried. Fried's stat line is going to be like, these errors, he's probably still, I got to check. I'm about to check right now. Fried is still only giving up two earned runs because of the errors. So that's good for his ERA. That's great. That's actually great for Max Fried's ERA. 16-5 ball game. Here's Yelich. The pitch, swing and a miss. Good pitch right there. Good slider. We're at 62 likes, one sub away from 1850. The 0-1. Ball. One ball, one strike count. Here's the pitch, just outside. 2-1. Hey, CC Sabathia is in the stands. Congratulations to him. Hall of Famer, CC Sabathia. Rocking the beard. I'm sure he would have loved to rock the beard as in his prime time. Here's the 2-1. The pitch is hit, and that's going to be a base hit. That's going to knock in another run. Judge throws it in. Run scores easily from second. Back to a 10-run ball game. So that's Max Fried. And here comes Aaron Boone. No, Boone! Bro, let him get one more out to get the win. Come on, bro. No. Bro, you got a 10-run lead. Let him get one more. Get the fuck out of here. Bro. So, Max, I'm, you know what? I'm pissed at that. I'm pissed at that. You have a 10-run lead. You can't let him try to get one more out? That pisses me off. I'm not going to lie. You can't let him try to get one more out with 2 outs? If you're Max Fried, you definitely blame the defense, but come on, Boone. Come on, Aaron. Dude, 1 out away from qualifying for his first win and his first start. You got to let him go out there, man. Come on, man. Look, you hate to be the guy, but 5 errors is unacceptable and disgraceful. Absolutely, but still, it's one more out, bro. You can't let him get one more. His pitch count wasn't that crazy. Like, it was probably in about, I don't know exactly what it was. I'd have to look. But I'd assume it's close, probably close to about 80, 90. Fried still only two runs given up because of all the errors. Come on, man. That's annoying. I mean, but if you're Max Fried too, I mean, the defense got to step up for you, man. Because this defense should, dude, Max Fried probably should have only had 2 runs given up. Fried is over there talking to Aaron Boone. He should have tried to, argue to say, yo, let me get one more batter. Here's Cortez. I'm sorry. Contreras. First pitch, Contreras pops this up and foul. Yoenis Gomez in line for the win now if he gets past this, if he gets one more out. Ball, 1-1. Four and 2/3, 7 hits, 6 runs given up, only 2 earned, 2 walks, and 4 Ks is Max Fried's final lineup, final score. The 1-1. That's a called strike. Good pitch by Gomez. 1-2. I'm not gonna lie. I'm annoyed. Like, I understand, but there are sometimes, man, when you kind of gotta read the game a little bit, man. You got a 10-run ball game. You got to at least try to let him get one more. The 1-2 is hit to right field. Judge is going back, and that's off the bottom of the wall. Judge throws it in. That's going to be a double. That's going to move 2 runners. Nope. Actually, Judge holds him to a single, but a runner does go to third. Good job by Aaron Judge getting that ball in there. You're tired of Boone already? Look, it's not the end of the world, but I'm annoyed. There are things in this game that the defense obviously has been the biggest annoyance today, but Aaron Boone kind of annoyed me with that one. Here's Reese Hoskins. Who's the name of that Yankee? Jimmy Key? I didn't see it, D-Rod. I didn't see it. Runners on the corners, 2 away. Here's the pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. What's up, Sean? Thanks for popping in. Hit that like, guys, if you guys are just popping in. And we also need one more sub to get to 1850. Hit that subscribe. You hate the call, but when he's warm up, he's over 100 pitches. Yeah, you know. It's his first game, so you don't want to stretch him out. But, bro, let him get one more. Hit weekly back to the pitcher. The pitcher throws to the first 2, end the inning. So Yoendris Gomez in line for the win now. Max Fried doesn't qualify. Volpe, Wells, and Reyes do up. Brewers not rolling over. Give them that. Oh, of course they're not. You know, especially this early in the season. You know, you're going to play hard. But the Yankee defense cost Max Fried a W. What is Boone doing? Players got to play D, not throw the balls away. I mean, yeah, 5 errors is 2 of them came from Reyes at third. You know what I'm saying? Like, should have played Peraza apparently. You would let him go. Old timers used to go 130 a game. Yeah, I would have let him go. OG says, fantastic. This is fun baseball. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
Of course, we've had a great game, man. It's been a great stream. You guys are absolutely incredible. I appreciate all you guys for popping in here. I also appreciate everybody that went over to Zach Milne Talks Movies and showed him some love. I got to make sure and go back and rewatch that whole segment. OG, thank you for dropping those emojis. Thank you. Sean, thank you for dropping those emojis. Appreciate you. Here's Anthony Volpe to lead things off. He's 1 for 3 with a home run. First pitch to Volpe in there for a strike. 0-1. Volpe, Wells, Reyes. Here's the 0-1. Ball misses low. 1-1. Agree, Ace. I'd play Peraza. Reyes and Peraza the same player to me. Seems redundant, but Peraza would have gave us better defense today. So Peraza probably wouldn't have made those 2 errors. Here's the 1-1. Ball. OG says, everybody out there, like and subscribe. That's right. Appreciate you. Are we serious? LOL. 16-6 is what Robbie says. Yes, it could be a lot worse if the Yankees defense played better. It could be 16-2 right now, realistically. Here's the 2-1. Volpe chops this on the ground to third. It's going to be a tough play, and Volpe just barely gets him out. The double clutch almost cost him a run. I mean, almost cost him that out right there, but he does get him. Good play by the third baseman for the Milwaukee Brewers. Capra. Here's Austin Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Here's Austin Wells. He homered as well. Swinging him. Ooh. Swinging and missing. Hits the catcher on the backswing as Wells lost the handle on the bat. That hurts. I've had that happen to me several times. Even though we're up by 10, the way our defense has been playing today, slightly worried about the Brewers still. Bat Lady still hasn't sung. And I mean, it's understandable. The defense has played better. The 0-1 to Austin Wells. Ball inside. 1-1. One ball, one strike count. Ball. Two balls, one strike count here. Wells hits this to left field. Right at the left fielder, Chyeaaa, who makes the catch. 2-away. Pablo Reyes is up. He's 0 for 2. Let's see if he can make up for some of those errors in the field. 0 for 2 with a walk. A lot of at-bats by the Yankees today. Still only the 5th inning. Yankees have had 12 at-bats here. This is at-bat number 13. First pitch to Reyes. In there for a strike. 0-1. Three home runs today. Aaron Judge, career high, 7 RBIs. The 0-1. Reyes cut on a miss. 0-2. We should be seeing some replacements come in. I wouldn't be surprised to see Peraza come in. Maybe Peraza will come in for Volpe. I wouldn't be surprised to see Rice come in for Goldschmidt at first. Escar to come in for Wells is what I want to see. Start clearing the bench. The 0-2 ball misses low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Not this inning, but maybe in like the 7th or 8th, you start seeing some of the bench pieces come in. They'll probably keep Reyes at third. Maybe Cabrera might go in for Jazz at second. The 1-2 ball, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strike count. That's hit on the ground is short. This could end the inning. Shortstop throws, and it does. Yankees go down 1-2-3. This might be a 4-hour. Yeah, this is gonna be a 4-hour stream today. It is. It's already 2.5 hours, and we just got through the halfway part of the ball game. O's playing them out. All right, man. Thank you for popping back in, Trey. Appreciate you, man. Have a good evening. Oscar says Boone's a clown. I mean, it's not the. I mean, it is what it is, man. It just sucks for his stats that you wouldn't let him get one more out, but it is what it is, man. I'm trying to imagine on the flip side. Like, imagine if you try to let him get that one out and he ends up getting hurt, and then the flip side would have been, oh, you should have took him out. You had a big lead, but can't win for losing. It is what it is. The Iron Horse is the only Yankee to hit 4 home runs in a game. Aaron Judge might have an opportunity. Judge will have an opportunity. Yeah, he's going to get a couple more at-bats. Maybe not next inning, but he'll be up in the 7th. Because you're going to have Dominguez, Grisham, We got about 4 batters until Judge gets back up. So much for the slow start for Judge. I know, this is exactly what we needed. We needed a hot start for him. If the season ended today, he'd be the MVP. All right, we're back. Yoendris Gomez back out there. Ball outside. 1 ball, no strike count. Foul off the mask of the umpire. 1 ball, 1 strike count. One ball, 1 strike count. He could tie the record books. Would be a fitting game as memorable as this is. Yeah, right. This has definitely been a great game. One ball, 1 strike count. Here's the pitch. That's hit on the ground, right to Jazz. Can we get some good defense? Jazz throws, gets him. 1 away. Here's Ortiz. The pitch. Ortiz pops this up. Volpe's in the grass. Bellinger calls him off, and he makes the catch. 2 away. 2 outs here. Let's go. Here's Mitchell. Called strike, 0-1. Melanie, thanks for popping in. Need to improve the defense. Absolutely. You can win with games like this, but defense ultimately is going to win championships. No doubt about that one. No one's debating that. The 0-1. The pitch, ball, outside, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike count. Here's the pitch. Ball, 2-1. Judge will get a 3-1 count and Boone will pinch hit for him. Yeah, right? Maybe. Maybe. Aaron Judge will hit his 4th home run and Boone will call a timeout as he's rounding the bases and let somebody else touch home plate. The 2-1. Ball outside. 3-1. Called strike. Three balls, 2 strike count. The 3-2. Right down the middle. Gomez says, "Can I help you?" And he says, "No, thank you. Just looking for out number 3. My guy, Hector from Uptown Sports, is in the building. Hey, Heck, drop your link to the channel, man. You're a mod. You can do it. Drop the link to your channel. Everybody go subscribe to my guy, Hector. Says, "Ace, what's good, brother? Let's go Yankees." Yo, we're having ourselves one hell of a game today. Yankees have kicked serious ass today. But I do appreciate everybody that has popped in here. What a great game it's been for our New York Yankees. And what a great stream. You guys have been truly incredible on this Saturday evening. You guys could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with yours truly, and I do appreciate you guys. We are at 70 likes. We are 10 away from the record for 2025, I should say. James says, let's go Yankees. Also, make sure you guys hit that sub. One sub away from 1850. Right there's the link to my guy, Hector from Uptown Sports. Make sure you guys subscribe to him. They do great Yankee content. I was just on their show on Thursday. Look forward to getting my guy Hector over here. Yeah, man, they're a great channel over there. My guy Hector is plugged in, bro. He's everywhere. So make sure you subscribe. They also don't just do Yankee stuff. They do all New York sports. Giants, Jets. I've seen Knicks. I don't know. Do y'all have a Nets thing too, Hector? That's the only thing I haven't seen y'all have yet. Or at least I haven't seen it when it's been on. But yeah, all things New York. I would also love to pop on the New York Giants thing, man. Whenever they do it, I would love to pop on. It's funny that Hector's in here. And here's Jason Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
First pitch to Dominguez. He pops this up. Left center field. Chyeaaa calls off the center fielder. Makes the catch. Ray, thanks for popping in, man. Nah, I appreciate you, Hector. Thank you, man. That's the only team that won't be on the channel. Got you. I'm pretty sure. Is it hard? Is it hard to find Nets content creators? That's not even like no troll shit. I'm legit asking because I know there's not a lot. A lot of New Yorkers are Knicks fans. The Giant season is going to be lit. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to be able to cover as much Giants on the channel because I'm trying to focus on the movies. Would love to get you to come on and we could chop it up about movies and comics and shit too, Hector. But yeah, man, if your Giants people need somebody to pop on, let me know. No balls, one strike count to Trent Grisham. Bottom of the 6th inning. Yankees up 16-6. Hit on the ground. Right to second. Second baseman boots it, and that's going to be a base. That's going to be an error. So the New York Giants are beating who's the closest team to Milwaukee? The Packers, 16-6. The Giants in this ball game have scored 2 touchdowns with 2 extra points and only 2 field goals for the Green Bay Packers. It's been a great game for our Giants today. You've had some people hit you up, but it's hard because they're not many net. Yeah, there aren't many Met content creators. But I hope you get it. Says definitely down, man. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Definitely got to have you pop on here. The pitch to Goldschmidt is hit on the ground weakly. He's not going to get 2. Throws the first. Gets the force. Runner goes to second. Here's Cody Bellinger. Razil says that's exactly what the score looks like. Yeah, right? Here's Cody Bellinger. I'm still looking for that Bellinger drop besides Austin Wells. I mean, not Austin Wells. Besides Austin Powers. So, looking for that Cody Bellinger drop. Ball inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Aaron Judge is on deck. He is having himself a game for the ages. Aaron Judge has 3 hits. They're all home runs with 7 RBIs today. That man is on fucking fire. Ball low. 2 balls, no strike count. The 2-0. Bellinger with a big hack and a miss. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 to Bellinger. The pitch. Another big swing and a miss. Bellinger's out there swinging for the fences. Ball, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Can he do it again? I mean, if anybody can, it's him. You know damn well MLB shaking their fists like, why couldn't this be Ohtani? Those fucking Glazers, they glaze the shit out of Ohtani. The 3-2. Actually, let me check IG. Have they even posted about Aaron Judge? I'm pretty sure that they have, because it's content at the end of the day. But MLB, if it was Shohei Ohtani, boy, they would have had that clip ready in a heartbeat. The 3-2, Bellinger rips this. That's going to be a base hit to right field. This could score run number 16. Here comes Trent Grisham, and he'll score easily. The throw goes to second, and Bellinger's in there safe. Yankees add another one. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Here he comes to the plate for the 5th time. Number 99, I'm going to need you guys to all rise for the captain, the reigning AL MVP. He has 3 home runs and 7 RBIs, Aaron Judge.
That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
Yankee Stadium is partially on their feet. First pitch misses outside. 1 ball, no strike count. All right, yeah, so MLB did post it. Jay says, let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
The 1-0 outside. That was actually a strike, but because of where he's set up, he doesn't get the call. The Yankees says the Yankees are cooking. Appreciate that. Hit that subscribe, guys. We're still 1 subscriber away from 1850. The 2-0. The pitch to Judge. Judge hits this to right field. Did he get enough? And that's going to be off the wall. Aaron Judge just missed home run number 4, but that's going to knock in the 18th run of the game for the New York Yankees. Aaron Judge has 8 RBIs, and the Yankees lead 18-6. Let's go, Yankees! Let's go, Yankees! Let's go, Yankees! This man is locked the fuck in right now. He thought it was gone. He pimped it. This man couldn't get 4 home runs in 1 game? Come on, Judge. Get him out the game. He stinks. Here's Jazz Chisholm. Jazz just took a big hack at that. I thought he got it. 3 home runs, 4 runs scored, 8 RBIs. Aaron Judge is on absolute fire right now. The best player on the fucking planet. Jazz pops this up. Foul territory. Catcher gives it a look, but it goes foul. That man, Aaron Judge, can't be stopped right now.
Look at me now.
D. Ross says, watch tomorrow's game be 2-1. That's normally how baseball works, though. The 0-2 to Jazz Chisholm. Jazz hits this, but right at the shortstop who makes the catch to end the inning. But the Yankees add more runs. We're headed to the 7th inning, 9 outs away from victory number 2. Dunn, Turan, and Chyeaaa. Man, I gotta play that drop one more time because Aaron Judge is the fucking man, and I fucking love Nas. Nas is my favorite rapper, and this is one of my favorite Nas songs. This one right here goes out to you, Judge, because you're the man.
Look at me now.
Can we play the Brewers every month is what Val says. Judge is our MJ. I would say Judge is our LeBron, but, you know, we don't want to go down that we don't want to go down that road. Outstanding, 99, truly epic. This man, by a foot, just barely missed his 4th home run of the game. That is absolutely insane. Please tell me he's not your GOAT. Bro, we don't want to go down that conversation. That's a whole nother conversation. Judge the GOAT, case closed. That's why he's the MVP.
That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
I'm like emotionally almost tapped right now because of how excited Aaron Judge has got this game right here. I'm feeling it emotionally right now. I'm like, bro, like, whoo, the amount of energy that Judge is supplied in today's game, and it's only game 2. That's a called strike. Hedrick is up. My guy NFE from the strike zone is in the building. What's up, dude? Bro, I know you're going crazy over there. Hedrick, foul ball, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Nah, Sean, I think that might be his last at bat because we're not batting in the 9th inning. So I don't think Judge is gonna get another at bat. Volpe, Wells, Reyes, Dominguez, Grisham, Goldschmidt. We need at least 2 more guys to get on for Judge to have another at bat because we're not batting in the bottom of the 9th inning. You ain't hooping says a 1700 OPS. No, Aaron Judge's OPS is 2000 right now. 2.334. Jacob, my guy, thank you for popping in. Jacob, can you do me a favor? Can you drop the link to the memberships down below? I'd greatly appreciate you. The 2-2 from Hedrick to Dunn. Swing and a miss. Gets him down on strikes. Cody Bellinger's a 1700. This man, Judge, has a 2000 OPS. Loving it. Ball high, 2-0. Thank you, Jacob, for dropping that link. Swinging him. Foul ball. Oh, what was that? What was that clip? I don't know if y'all heard that. The 2-1. Foul. I wasn't touching the stream deck. The audio just clipped for a second. Right in my ear. We're at 73 likes. Can we get to 80? 2 balls, 2 strike count. Another foul ball. Stays alive. OG says 99-11. The Judgy and Volpe are money. Found money. Easy money. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Gets him down on strikes. Two outs here. Here's Chyeaaa. Foul ball. Chyeaaa having a much better game today than he did an opening day where he struck out 5 times. The 0-1 ball. This is low. 1-1. One ball, one strike count. Wow. The 1-2. Chyeaaa pops this up right to Judge. Judge backtracking, and he makes the over-the-shoulder catch to end the inning. Aaron Judge is having himself a fucking game today. Aaron Judge is the man. That ends the frame. Bottom of the seventh inning stretch coming up, guys. All right. I think this is going to be an easy one. Time to put that player of the game up. Wait, what am I doing? Come on, Ace. Act like you know what you're doing. Trying to act like I know what I'm doing. Let's add that player of the game poll. This has been an ass kicking today. Bear with me, guys. I'm adding that player of the game. All right, here are your choices for the player of the game today. We have one. First option, Aaron Judge, first inning home run. Option number 2, Aaron Judge, grand slam. Option number 3, Aaron Judge, 2-run home run. Option number 4, Aaron Judge, RBI double. Which one is the player of the game for you guys? Cast your votes. I'll read it off at the end of the game. Raziel says, not even close to grand slam. I mean, he had so many moments, it's just hard to pick just one. This man has gone crazy today. All right, Yankees are 6 outs away from victory number 2. All right, game summary. Aaron Judge 8, Brewers 6. Nah, bro, I'm gonna tell you this. Nah, Sean. If they hit him, we gotta fight. It's as simple as that. We gotta fight. You're not gonna hit. I mean, back in the day, yeah, they would have hit him, but you gotta fight. Last thing we need is for anything to happen. So we got to fight. Here's Anthony Volpe. Drop those Volpe emojis in the chat. First pitch to Volpe, outside, ball. Oh, tomorrow? Nah, then we got to fight. Skyline, what up, man? Says, hey, everyone, what happened here? The New York Giants are beating the Packers. The 1-0, ball, outside. The 2-0 to Volpe. Ball misses low. 2 balls, no strike count. All right, JC Escara did take over for Austin Wells, so he's on deck. Yeah, OG. We got to fight. The 3-0. And he walked him. Volpe, second time reaching base. That'll help the OPS. Yeah, thank you, Jay, for dropping those emojis. We got to fight. It's as simple as that. They throw a Judge anytime he gets hit. We got to fight. All right, JC Escara making his debut. His MLB debut for... Imagine if he homers here. Could you imagine? This is such a great story from JC Escara. Could you imagine if he hit a home run right here? What number is he wearing? 25. Called strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike count. Escara, check swing, foul. Escara had himself a great opening, great spring training, I should say. We saw the viral clip of him getting invited to the major league roster. This is MLB debut at 29 years old. The 0-2, Escara swing and a miss. Down on strikes, 1 away. Here's Oswaldo Peraza. OG says, what a truly amazing effing ball game. An explosive offering from the Bronx Bombers. Yep, that's right. Here's Peraza, new number for him, rocking number 18. First pitch to Peraza, misses high, 1 ball, no strikes. Peraza changed the number from 91 to 18. Jason Dominguez is on deck. The 1-0, that catches his own, but that was a ball. Should be 2 balls, no strikes. 1 ball, 1 strike count. The 1-1. In there for a strike, 1-2. The right strong arm 22 from Smith. That he did. The 1-2. Peraza rips this to left field. And that one is out of here. My nephew's about to text me any fucking second. Peraza goes yard in his first at bat. You're about to see Andre Walker pop in any second here. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Homerific is what Val says. 2-run home run makes it 20-0. Here's Jason Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
Peraza crushed that one. The 1-0. Ball misses low. 2-0. Peraza home run. 9th home run of the game. Nine home runs, which is a franchise record. The 2-0. Dominguez hits this on the ground. Base hit for Jason Dominguez. His first hit of the year. There we go, JD. Aren't you guys at this point a little bit disappointed when the ball isn't leaving the yard? Because that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm like, base hit? Like, oh, yeah, base hit. Val says she loves this football game. Yeah, right? New York Giants are kicking ass. After scoring 2 touchdowns with two two-point conversions, they add 2 field goals. Grant checking in from Iowa City, Iowa. Thank you for popping in. What's up, dude? Doing some chores. Now the Yankees are a football score. Yeah, right? You want to be honest, though? The Yankees right now probably outscored the Giants the majority of the year. Trent Grisham takes a called strike. Sean says, we are the Bronx Bombers. That's right. We're still 1 subscriber away from 1850. Can we get there? I know there's somebody out there that hasn't subscribed. If you're watching on a rewatch, hit that sub. Foul. 02. Jandry, thanks for popping this. Says, let's go Yankees all the way. Bombs, let's go. That's right. One ball, 2 strike count. Just outside. Yeah, right. This is definitely a football score today. The question is, will Aaron Judge is going to get another at-bat, guys. Aaron Judge is going to get another at-bat. If Boone takes him out, he's going to get booed. The 2-2. Grisham pops this up, gets jammed, and on the infield, and he makes the catch. That will end the inning. No, I'm sorry. That's 2 outs. My bad. 2 outs. Here's Oswaldo Cabrera. Cabrera pinch hitting for Goldschmidt. Cabrera takes a ball. Grisher Wells, who has the best stash. Ooh, I'm going to say Wells. I'm going to go with Austin Wells. What do you guys think? Ball. 2 balls, no strike count. The 2-0, Oswaldo Cabrera hits this right at the right fielder, and that will end the inning. So we are going to see maybe one more at bat from Aaron Judge. Yankees have more runs here. Ooh, we are kicking ass right now and taking names. If you took the over, you won. There was only one inning that the Yankees didn't score. Does anybody want to guess what inning that was? One inning where the Yankees did not score a run. Subbing for Judge would be career suit. Yeah, imagine. In this game, yes, there's only one inning that we didn't score in this game. Sean says the 5th. He'd be correct. 4 runs in the first, 3 in the second, 6 in the third, 3 in the fourth, 2 in the sixth, and 2 in the seventh. We are 6 outs away from victory number 2, going 2-0 on the young season. All right, first pitch to Collins. Called strike. We do have a new pitcher on the mound. Carlos Carrasco. Oh, this is interesting. So that means Will Warren's probably getting that start. Carlos Carrasco out here to finish out this ball game. Ball misses low, 1-1. So that to me tells me that, yeah, Will Warren's getting the start over Carrasco. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Brewers better hope for rain now. Yeah, but the thing about it is Stroman tomorrow, Will Warren, but I thought Carrasco was still a starter, so who's our 5th? Because unless they think Clark Schmidt's going to be due back, I thought he was starting on the IL. I thought he was going to miss a couple of starts. Foul, 1-2. Well, is he with the better stash? He got the Thurman going on. Sean says he'd probably say Wells, but it's close. Paints the inside corner. Carlos Carrasco says, can I help you? Colin says, no, thank you. I'm just looking for out number 1. 5 outs away from victory number 2. Here's Chyeaaa. Brewers are clearing their bench. Ball inside. 1 ball, no strike count. Cookie's a pro is what Sean says. The 1-0. Called strike. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike count. The pitch, check swing. That caught the zone. That caught the zone. Doesn't get the call. 2-1. Didn't go on the check swing, but that was a strike. Come on, you prolonging this game. Let's go. The 2-1. That's bloop to right field. Base hit in front of Aaron Judge. Judge knocks it down. Ball gets away from him. Runner stays put. Still a beautiful day in Yankee Stadium. Real Bill says, thanks, Ace. I've got to head out for dinner. You like the movie reviews. Keep up the great work. I appreciate that, Real Bill. Thank you for watching, man. Thank you. Hope you enjoy your dinner, man. What are you eating? Here's Jake Bowers. Starter coming in and mop up journal routine. Possibly. That could be what it is. We do have a day off on Monday, so called strike. So, maybe, maybe we'll see Rodon on regular rest because we do have another day off in between. We had a day off on Friday and day off on Monday. The 0-1. Foul. 0-2. So Tuesday we might just see Rodon. Maybe we're going a 4-man rotation to start the season. Ball. Jake Bauers hits this right center field. That's going to be in the gap. That bounces off the wall and dies at the wall. Here comes a run to score. Volpe eats that one, and another runner's going to score. 20-7. Here come the Brewers. Jake Bauers back in the Bronx as well. First pitch to Frelick. Ball. Popped up. Foul. The 1-1. That's in there for a strike. The 1-2. Ball. 2-2. You wish Joe Buck would call more games? I don't really get to listen to the broadcast, so. The 2-2. That's hit on the ground. Waldo's going to take that to the bag for out number 2. Runner goes to third. All right, runner on third for Ortiz, called strike. Ortiz fouls this away. The 0-2. Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sorry, I'm messing with some settings. Ball. Oh no, call strike. My bad. Gets him down on strikes to end the inning. Bellinger, Judge, Jazz, due up. This will be the last at bat by the New York Yankees today. Aaron Judge is going to get one more. Can he get home run number 4? Smash that like, guys. We are 1 like away from 80. 80 is the record for the 2025 season. My guy T is in the building. T, do me a favor, man. Drop the link to your channel, man. For all my fans of wrestling out there, my guy T has a channel with my guy Frank, the Island of Relevancy. Did I say that right this time? Relevancy. I know a lot of you guys love wrestling. They have a weekly podcast. They do a great job over there. Those guys work together amazingly. The Island of Relevancy. What's the most runs scored in a player by a game? I'd have to look that up. Most RBIs in one game. Yeah, it's the answer to that skyline is 12. So Aaron Judge would need to bat around to get that. And the only reason why I said it right, because I was looking at it. So I cheated. All right, here we go. Cody Bellinger gets on base. Aaron Judge 2-run home run. Yankees bat around. Now he already have 10 RBIs, right? And then Dominguez, and then Cabrera, Grisham, Cabrera, and Bellinger get on base. And then Judge hits another grand slam, and then he breaks the record for most RBIs in the game. Let's do it. Right there for all my wrestling fans, my guy T dropped it. The Island of Relevancy podcast, where they talk about wrestling. So make sure all the wrestling fans go check that out. Here's Cody Bellinger. First pitch to... Oh, Jake Bauers is pitching. Jake Bauers, a position... Oh, Judge is getting another home run. Judge is about to get number 5. The 1-0. Ball, 2-0. If Bauers puts anything over the plate, Judge is sending it. The 2-0. Bellinger pops up. Come on, Cody. The third baseman's under it and makes the catch. Here he is, guys. The man of the day, Aaron Judge.
That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
And Judge is the fucking man.
Look at me now.
Will he get something good to hit here? The first pitch to Judge. Aaron Judge hits this to left field, but it stays in the ballpark. Aaron Judge points at Jake like, hey, you're the only one that can get me today. A hanging pitch. I can't even say a breaking ball. And Judge just missed it. Here's Jazz Chisholm. Jake Bauers, the Judge stopper. Oh, and Jazz gets hit by that. It's a good thing that that wasn't hit. That he doesn't pitch hard. All right, here's Anthony Volpe. Ooh, right in the back. Just got home from work. Any other offensive takeaways? Dude, the bats have been booming today. 5th career pitching appearance by Jake Bauers. First pitch to Volpe, ball. I'm gonna tell you this, right? The reason why Judge missed that home run, right, is because it's easier. The harder the pitch comes in, the harder it goes out. It's really hard to switch up your timing because it's like batting practice. It is really hard. Like, and he just missed his 5th home run. That would have been crazy if he did it. He just missed it. Aaron Judge sucks. He can't hit off of Jake Bauers. The 3-0 to Volpe called strike. Because you can even see, right, when a position player's up, they're not even using their regular batting stances. They're all kind of just like lackadaisical batting stance. As Volpe pops this up and foul. You're not doing fantasy baseball next year. You hate it. Why? Are you going against Aaron Judge? Jake served that up to Judge too. Yeah, I know he did. How did Max do? He didn't get the win, man. He didn't get the win. The 3 to the Volpe, and he walked him. Look, Max Fried did fine. The defense behind him let him down, so he was 1 out away from qualifying for a win. Ramirez says 3 touchdowns. Yeah, 3 touchdowns and a missed extra point. Here's JC Escara. JC Escara is in search of his first MLB hit, and he's going against a position player. This would be a good time for him to get his first MLB hit here. The pitch to Escara, ball high, 1 ball, no strikes. Your energy was off the hook today, even up by 13. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Jacob, 5 errors was crazy. The 1-0. Escara rips that foul. We just need a defense to step up. Your rival's hitting like 350 on the team average and breaking 240. That's crazy, man. With a Aaron Judge's OPS can't help. If he's got Aaron Judge, it can't help you. The 1-1 to Escara. Escara pops this up. This should end the inning. And it does. Third baseman makes the catch. So the Yankees looks like they're going to finish with 20 runs today. We are heading into that final inning. You guys know what time it is. It is officially
closing time.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here as the New York Yankees are in search of their second win this season. They have themselves a commanding 13-run lead. 3 outs to go, and I appreciate all you guys that have popped in here and supported yours truly today. Appreciate that. I'll be making a lot of clips today. A lot of clips. That's right, Jay. Thank you for dropping those closing time emojis. Anyone think Judge will be player of the week? Yeah, right? Nah, he don't. There's somehow, some way, Ohtani will hit a single and they'll give it to him. You just know how that's going to be. Somehow, some way, Shohei Ohtani just hit a single and they're going to say, hey, we'll give it to him. Jacob, how did Pablo Reyes play like shit, especially defensively? He made 2 errors. And then Peraza came in and homered in his first at-bat. So, who do you think is the most underrated player on this team? Ooh, wait, I almost kicked over my computer box. Let me not do that. Underrated? I think Volpe. I think Volpe gets a lot of hate. Volpe gets a lot of unnecessary hate. The dude is a Gold Glover, and his bat has looked good. He's homered in both of the 2 games. I expect a big year from Austin Wells this year. But underrated, I'd say Volpe because Volpe gets a ton of hate. Theo, Beetlebug, and Sean, thank you for dropping those closing time emojis. And Jay. Let's go Yankees. Best game of the day so far. Absolutely. All right, we're 3 outs away. $20-7 ball game. First pitch from Carrasco. Check swing. Did not go. 1 ball, no strikes. 3 hours and 30 minutes is what this game time is approaching. This feels like the old school baseball games. Ben Rice is taking over at first. Did Cabrera get moved to... As that's hit up the middle over the head of Volpe. Cabrera got moved to right field, and Cabrera got moved to right field to take over for Aaron Judge, and Rice went to first. F him, Sean. F him, Skyline. Sean says, Volpe eating plenty of chicken parm. Mama Volpe. Yeah, there you go. That does sound good right about today. I ate some pizza earlier. I do got some pizza. Jared, thanks for popping in. How did Max Fried do? He did okay. The defense really let him down as that's popped up to left field. Bellinger's under it. He's there. Makes the catch. Look, Max Fried didn't get the win. He was 1 out away from qualifying for a win. He ended up, his final stat line was 4 2/3, 6 runs given up, but only 2 of them were earned and had 4 strikeouts. So not a bad start. If the defense would have played better, it would have been an easy win for Max Fried. Double play away from ending this game. Here's Terang. I will be live. 1 o'clock start time tomorrow, guys. That's a ball inside. Yankees score more than the Giants did all season. Sounds about right. 1:35 start time. I will be live tomorrow. The 1-0. That's ripped. Right field. Deep and out of here. Carrasco gives up a 2-run shot. The Brewers make it a 22-9 ball game. Here's Jackson Chyeaaa, the 2, he's 2 for 5. That's fouled away, 0-1. You'll make sure to check in and like the stream tomorrow at the stadium. Appreciate that, Beetlebug. Like I said, share the Ace Avenue out with everybody. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. It's hard to not play the scoreboard. What do you mean? What do you mean not play the scoreboard? What does that mean? The 0-2 just outside, doesn't get the call. One ball, 2 strikes. Hit up the middle. Volpe's going to have to hurry, and he gets them. 2 away. 1 out away, guys, for victory number 2. You don't want to pitch with the mindset of a 10-run lead. Yeah, exactly. I get that. All right, so Yankees finish up this set tomorrow. 1:35 start time. Day off on Monday before they start a 3-game set against the Diamondbacks. Then hit the road the following weekend against the Pirates. Lauren, thanks for popping in. Check swing ball. Lauren said, hi, I'm on an alt account. It's Yankees forever. Well, thank you, Lauren. Appreciate that. Subscribe from your alt account. You'll be subscriber number 1850. Thank you to everybody for subscribing. You guys are amazing. The 1-0 inside. 2 balls, no strike count. The 2-0. Foul. Are the Pirates any good? I mean, Paul Skeens is amazing. I think they'll be okay. Will they make the playoffs? Probably not. Yeah, we're home versus Arizona. Remember last year we played them in the second game of the series. Remember we played them second game of the series last year too, but we were on the road. Thank you, Lauren. Appreciate you. The 2-1. Check swing. Peraza gets it, fires, and can't get him. Peraza was shifted over. Yeah, we are at 85 likes. Peraza was shifted over to the shortstop spot, just couldn't get there, so the game stays alive. I'm gonna be making a lot of clips from this ball game. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. No balls, 1 strike count. Runner does take second on the fielder's indifference. Wow, 0-2. Yankees down there, 1 strike away. Let's get it. Nice starter. Here's the thing. Here's my thoughts, Jacob. We're off on Monday. They want to keep everybody else on their regular starts. You're going to have Carlos Rodon probably go game 1 against because he hasn't pitched since Thursday. We had 2 days off. 2 days off in 1 series. The 0-2 ball. So Carlos Rodon pitched on Thursday, off Friday. Max Fried pitched today. Yankees are playing Sunday, then off Monday. So I'm assuming Rodon's going to go on Monday. My guy Grunt, what's up, man? Long time no see. The 1-2 ball. Grunt says this has been a very Yankees game. Absolutely. It's been a football game, man. I said it. I've been saying it. The Giants are beating the Packers right now, 20-6. You hope the Yankees can pace themselves. We'll be fine. But you know how baseball is. Tomorrow could be a low-scoring game. That's just how baseball is. The 2-2 hit on the ground. This could end it. Volpe's there. Fires and gets them to end the game. And the Yankees take game 2 of the series in in outstanding fashion with a 20-9 ball game. And the Yankees win.
Here comes the Yankees win. The Yankees win. Start spreading the news.
Start spreading the news. The Yankees have won it today, and I'm glad you all could be a part of it. An onslaught, to say the least, by our Yanks with a 20-9 victory. I'm going to be making a lot of clips from this game. Make sure you stay tuned for that. And I also might have something in store for you guys tomorrow. Just make sure you stay tuned. What a game by the Yankees. Aaron fucking Judge showed why he is the best player on the planet. That man is great. He's not good. He's great. That man is crazy. Aaron Judge. The Brewers outscored Aaron Judge by 1. That says a lot. This man is great. It was a home run party and everybody was invited. Home runs by Wells, Bellinger, Goldschmidt, Judge, Volpe, Jazz, Peraza. Everybody got involved in it. So there's going to be a lot of clips to be made. But what a great game. And it was great because you guys joined it as well. You guys are absolutely amazing. Also, shout outs to everybody that went and rated my guy Zach Millen Talks Movies, man. Zach has been a huge supporter on the channel from the movie side, and this was his final members only chat for a while at least. And I'm just glad that you guys were able to go over there and show some support, man. This is what we do over here. We get rated a lot, so I want to make sure I go over and rate everybody else and show everybody some love, man. This was such a great time, and I'm grateful for all of you. You guys are truly amazing, and this was a great win. Yankees off to a great start. 2-0. Can't ask for a better start than that. You can't get better than 2-0, and you can't get better than this ass kicking that we have right here. But I will be back tomorrow, 1:35 start time, calling the finale of this series where the Yankees are bringing out the brooms. They win their first series of the year, and that's all you can hope for at the end of the day. Win series. Stack up series wins, and you'll be all right. Yankee defense has to improve. You can't have 5 errors, but the bats picked them up. And great stream. We are at 84 likes. Can we get to hit that like button on the way out, guys? If you haven't done so, let's get to 90. And we're 1 subscriber away from 1850. But yeah, the bats picked up the defense today. The defense has to be better. It's as simple as that. Max Fried couldn't get the win, but what a great win. The offense came alive today, and they showed out. The offense shoved today. Great job. Great job by the offense. But look, guys, I'm gonna head out of here. I want you guys to have yourselves a good rest of your Saturday evening. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 1:35 start time. Hope you're there. Hit that like, hit that notification. Should be notified whenever I drop anything. I'm gonna be dropping some of the clips from the game today, so you'll be notified on that on the short end. So make sure you check that out. Share the stream out. You know what I'm saying? We're on the road to 2K. We are 151 subscribers away from 2,000. Let's fucking go. And let's go Yankees. As always, thank you for tuning into the Ace Avenue. I am yours truly, the Ace. Adios.